All right. Looks like we are live. Burping. Hi, Chase. And hey, guys, it is NCS Man 001 here. Tonight, we are starting on the final season of the Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Series. One season, 4 more episodes. And this behemoth of a game will be done. I have not played it in a while. Yep, just those last 4 trophies and then we're done. This season I don't think is super long by any means, but I know it's longer than season 3. Anyway, hey Sweet Plays. Just thought I'd give a quick update on progress for other games. Power Wash, of course, is done as to be expected. And Modern Warfare 3, hi Spider, hi Blueberry. No platinum tonight. It's gonna take another stream after this to finish it. Unless this season is way shorter than I thought it was. But I don't think it is. In Modern Warfare 3, just so people know, I've made pretty good progress on the zombie stuff. I'm gonna need a group to do this one with. And I'm probably gonna need at least one partner to get this one. But I'm in a group now to go for the Act 3 trophy and the 6-player trophy, so might actually be getting that done on Friday. And then otherwise, this Perkaholic one I'm almost done with. I only need, like, one more thing. One more perk can. So, basically done with that one, so... making progress. I mean, I only have, like, 2,500 kills, so, what, 5% of the way through that other trophy. Alright, let's roll. Can't wait to finally be done with Circle Button for good. Circle button and looking to the right. Hey, Drez. But for anyone who's new here, basically what we do is we're going to play through each season of The Walking Dead using only the circle button for decisions or looking to the right. Okay, final season. This one is at least better than the New Frontier. And it's going to be interesting because I had to make very specific choices on this one the first time I played it, just because of the miscellaneous trophies. So this could actually be interesting. I'm curious to see what ends up happening. Hey, Invisible. I've been doing well. See if choice data's there. Oh. Well, I'm not doing that. So... something actually matters? What actually could matter from Season 3? I don't think anything carries over. Finish Metal Gear Rising and Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts. Nice.
I was small.
European version better just do chat decides. That could be fun, but that's not going to be for a very long time. I got to do the PS4 collection, or the other connection, whatever you want to call it, first. But that one I could do square only. And look left only. That could be in... I mean, that's not going to be for quite a while, though.
But he couldn't save everyone.
Oh, right. Oh, is it going to make me re-choose?
You can never save everyone.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was correct.
The living.
Seeing all those choices in New Frontier, honestly gonna hate the circle button for a very long time. I know, it was literally the worst possible, like, maybe not the worst of the worst outcomes, but it was pretty bad. We steal our brother's wife, then tell her we're not interested in her, and then he gets killed. And one of his 2 kids gets killed. One of his 2 kids thankfully did survive, though.
He taught me how to survive. He protected me as long as he could.
And then Javi, like, takes over the settlement.
Because of me. And even in the end, he was still teaching.
Yeah, square button only if I stream any more Walking Dead. Okay, I guess we're picking whatever's on the right. I don't remember making any of these decisions. A few things do carry over. Oh, okay. I can't possibly remember what does.
He made one final request. He told me to leave him.
Yeah, I still hate that we had to do that. The 5% decision. It was a 5% decision and we had to do it because
Met another
circle
group
button.
after
That was highly
Broken
unfortunate.
people, running from their past.
Javi only saving
was a
Kate, the
woman
simp
who gave
ending,
birth to a
and then
boy
actually
named
getting with her,
Adam
yeah.
AJ. He made it.
Whole platinum playthrough
Mom
for
did.
Sly 1. It wouldn't be a single stream.
And I started
According
to
to
take care
Ghost
of
and
him.
Killer, they were having some issues with a few of the time
Then,
trials and
Mom
such.
left AJ in the snow. We thought he was gone forever.
Trying to figure out your next
That was
hard
the
game
last
after
straw
Back for
Kenny.
Blood, and then about
without
Crash
me around,
Trilogy, Wolf 2, or
I
Ninja
had to
Gaiden
make
2
the
Double
call.
Stack. Just casually playing, literally just casually playing all the Crash Bandicoot games,
Kenny killed Joe.
casually playing Wolfenstein 2, casually
AJ
playing
was
Ninja
alive.
Gaiden
I
2.
hid him to make a point. Knowing what they'd done, I still decided we were better together, for AJ's sake. But like everything else,
I mean, I'm still happy though that Season 2, we at least got a pretty good
AJ and I
ending.
traveled to a
I
new
would consider to
frontier.
be the
I
second
thought
best
we found
ending.
something that worked, but I was wrong again. They took AJ from me.
Because I think it would have been better if we had
Someone
gone
was
into
too young to
the
take care of
settlement
him.
with AJ and Kenny had not been allowed in because he'd probably still be alive technically. I think would have been a
I
better,
fought
slightly
back.
better overall ending.
But I wasn't strong enough. I searched for a long time.
Been trying to play the Sly games, just can't
Just
play
when I
them.
gave up hope.
I enjoyed them back in the
found
day. I mean, I'll play through
We're
Sly
searching
1
together
eventually,
now
but
for a
I got
place
plenty
we
of
can
other
call
old
home.
games to play
And
first.
all AJ has. He's
Guys,
all
we've been
I
playing
have,
Ninja Gaiden 2 on
and I'll
360 for
protect
like a
him
week
with my
now.
life. Just like
Nick
Lee.
AR is on his final
Did for
trophy for
me.
Super Meat Boy Forever. Oh, nice. Next game is Deadpool. I haven't watched his stream yet. Watching some of the McJuggernuggets stream and just other stuff. Alright, and this season also has collectibles that you can go after. Thankfully, they aren't required on this version of the game. So, we'll grab any that I come across. And if we miss any, oh well. Not a big deal. Just got the plat on GTA 4. Ooh, big ups. Nicely done there. That is not an easy one. And definitely not a short one.
What you doing
And
there,
you're gonna
goofball?
let the kid play with the gun. And I know this is in West Virginia and all, but
Don't.
you're just gonna let the kid play with the gun. And I get that it's unloaded and all, but come on.
I'm too big for it.
Oh no! Oh, this is getting off to a great start.
No,
Oh, this is getting off to a wonderful start.
you're a shitbird.
Oh boy. That's how this season's gonna go, I guess.
What's wrong?
Use Platinum is becoming really
AJ?
common now. I'm not surprised, because, I mean, more and more people have been doing it. I know Snam's gonna do it this year. Nick AR is gonna do it fairly soon. Give him the toy, because it's on the right.
Junior, it's me, Disco Broccoli.
That's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that thing's actually kind of
Is that
cool.
True? Do you want to eat me?
What's the next game after
I can't
this?
eat a toy.
Well, we're not
Man,
quite done with
my
Modern Warfare
feelings are
3.
hurt.
One more stream to finish up the campaign.
Sassy.
After that, I don't know. I've got a whole bunch of these other... I'll show you guys. Got a whole bunch of other games. So Jak and Daxter Lost Frontier, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, and then all sorts of other games that I could do as... like a Platinum Dumpster Dive or something. Oh, Clone Wars. Can't forget about Clone Wars. That game actually looks pretty fun. 2,000 people beating Mein Lieben. I'm not overly surprised. There's more and more guides and stuff out there that people have for it. And I'm still really, really holding out hope that this LEGO game gets trophies like a month from now. I'm not overly confident that it'll happen, but I'm going to be hopeful that it does.
But I don't want
Seen a few on YouTube and Twitter kind of
It'll take
demotivates you
your
to
mind
go
off your
for it.
stomach.
Oh, why? Because it's too easy?
Preheat oven,
Wolfenstein 2 too easy now.
ice cream, vanilla beans into a saucepan.
Well, for the fact he doesn't have a school to
bring
learn how to read or
boil.
anything, he's doing fine.
On second thought, never mind. That's only gonna make you hungrier. Here you go. About all we got.
That's the last of our food. It's like ever
about
since you've
you?
beaten it, around 100 more people have tried to do it.
Go for it. We'll find
And yeah, when more of these
real
bigger
soon.
YouTubers end up doing it soon.
I believe you.
Have I been watching anything? Yeah, I watched all of Postal 2. I forgot how, like, stupidly goofy that game can get at times. I wouldn't mind that one getting, like, a PlayStation version. That could actually be kind of entertaining. On to your final project, and then you get to move to, hopefully, a better website. So you're going to need to do the German version now so you can flaunt both versions. But yeah, another stream to finish Modern Warfare 3's campaign, then after that I don't know what else I'm going to play.
We gonna do it?
Think so.
I'm going to try to scavenge this place.
We're doing it.
Alright, we're going to take the risk. Oh yeah, and we got our Fallout 4, our new Fallout 4 guide published. Happy about that. It came out pretty well. Very happy with what we did with that. Hopefully going to have a couple of games competing in the future. Oh, so we're going to take the canteen, but not the pry bar. That makes sense.
too.
Circle button. Oh no, we just got to pick up all of them. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I'm actually pulling up my old walkthrough for this game. So there's only 2 acts in this? Wow, okay. So there's only 2, or no, wait, is that 3? Yeah, 3 acts to this. So is each episode only 3 acts? Huh. It's actually less than I remembered it. Well, we'll see how long it ends up taking. I don't know. There's a reason why Running with Scissors only published on PC.
food.
Yeah. I can guess why. I think what happened was that your tweet for beating Mine Lieben got relatively popular, so it caused more people to go for it. Probably a mixture of that and the fact that,
Ring the bell.
like I said, a lot more people even on YouTube have been doing it, or at least trying it.
People here.
A lot of the
Shoot
popular
first.
YouTubers, some of the other big ones are going to be starting up soon, so consider the consequences. Well, X is not circle, so I think we're going to walk away. X is not circle, so we're not going to be ringing that bell today. Also, this game takes place something like 7 to 8 years after the zombie apocalypse. So, 7 to 8 years in. Now... Oh, shit, I forgot about this. The combat's different in this game. I completely forgot about that. The combat's different.
Down. Still with me?
Still here.
Well, so we're not going to be able to kill zombies using only circle because that only stuns them, so that's unfortunate. But we're talking dialogue choices and such. Yeah, I completely forgot they actually sort of fleshed out the combat a little bit this time. I'm holding R2, not R1. Did that just say examine barrel? That's a trash can. Filled with moldy water. Or whatever happens to water. Have I played any of the Batman Arkham games? Console publishers are too afraid of adults-only backlash. Yeah. Oh, speaking of running around with scissors, yeah, we ain't drinking that. Yeah, speaking of running with scissors, Clock Tower's coming out in a few months. Hopefully it's going to be fun. Actually can't wait to play that. And I mean, I bought the, like, $150 limited run games physical copy of it
What do we do inside a new
with a
place?
bunch of other stuff that comes
Listen
with
for
it,
monsters.
just because it's cool.
After that,
And it's a classic of a game. Yeah, I played a few of the Arkham games.
we... Inside a new
Check
place?
the windows.
Check the windows.
That's right.
Yeah, I played, like, the original one with my friend Marshall. Something backlog will give you Lego Ninjago movie game. Oh, yeah, that's not one of the better ones. That's unfortunate. YouTuber The Gray Scott motivated you to do it. Snam mentioned, yeah, he's supposed to be doing Mayan Leaving at some point. And then,
get us?
Nick is supposed to do it once he hits 400,000 subscribers, which he's pretty close to at this point. Illusion started it at some point. He never finished it.
No, they
I
can't.
could see him going back and doing it at like 1 million subscribers or something, but he's still doing his Ubisoft challenge. I think it's slowed down enough, though, that he might actually have a chance to be able to beat all of them before he gets to the 690,000
Security
subscribers.
door.
It's going to be close.
Can't pry that
Because he's
open.
still got Division 2, he's still
know
got
you're
a couple
hungry.
more Assassin's Creed
I am
games,
too.
he's still got like a Trials game.
I promise.
Enjoy Best About Postal 2. I mean, it just looks like a fun, goofy kind of game to mess around in. Just looks like a fun, goofy little game to mess with.
Too small
Quite
to crawl
stupid
through.
at times, but
For me.
See anything?
probably pretty fun.
Looks like some
And I mean, it's an
cans.
open world kind of game. It's the kind of thing that me and Lizard Guy would have played back in the day as like a
Might be able to
ZP Stunts
fit
type
through
of
there.
thing.
Is that the only way in?
Good old days.
Let's look around.
Let's be smart.
Speak freely about all
That's
you
right.
want during streaming, yeah. Illusion isn't beating Mayan Lieben. He couldn't beat Death Incarnate on the original. You never know. Didn't we determine that
well.
the first game
Or their last meal.
on I Am Death Incarnate, at least, is harder for the first game because the game's longer and there's no, like, ways to exploit it, or not as easily,
Beans.
in terms of if you were trying to beat
wait.
it legitimately.
Might be more where this came from.
Where did she put that? Where the hell did she put that? Even if it went in the backpack, I don't see how it fits in there very easily. Not a lot of space in there. Alright, can we kill the walkers?
But this
Oh, God. Well, why don't we just kill them?
happening.
Clementine, stand behind them and kill them. You've done it 1,000,000 times. They should all be rotted out by now.
This is what we wanted.
Getting sick of Back for Blood first, the game glitches on the achievements and then deletes one of your runs. Oh, that sucks. I think I remember you mentioning the trophy or achievement glitching though. Poison.
Poison.
Why would you take the
give up?
slow way out?
Wanted to leave this world.
Why the hell would you take the slow way out?
Hands in their own home.
Will we have a home?
We'll see.
Obviously by now in Telltale Games. Oh yeah, I know that your choices don't really matter. But it's kind of funny just picking the decisions that clearly the developers didn't want you to pick, which is usually circle button. Makes it more entertaining at least.
It's dark in there.
See Wolfenstein 2, but it didn't type in.
We
You
should
can't
kill
beat
the monsters.
Wolfenstein 2's Death Incarnate.
They're not people.
Yeah, but he did that like a long time ago before he was a serious trophy hunter, full-time
And as
YouTuber,
people,
so
They asked to be left alone.
I would be curious to see
So
what
what's
happens
best?
if he decided to actually legitimately go for it. Maybe even stream it or something. Hey, TJ.
AJ, I need your help.
Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice the kid. Good choice there. Let's sacrifice the kid. Instead
know if there's
of
food
killing the
inside.
walkers and taking the key.
And I need you to be brave.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna need a lot of practice on it. Anyone can do any game given enough time and determination. Oh yeah. Except maybe Crypt of the Necrodancer. I think with that one you just
Once you're
simply
free,
have to
unlock
actually be
this
good
door.
enough at the game.
Got
And it's more than practice. It's going to be some skill. A lot of just absolute skill required. Actually, speaking of that, Drez, when are you going to do Crypt of the Necrodancer? You planning on doing that at any point?
AJ,
Since you take pleasure in suffering through hard games, you might as well do that one at some
Gotta
point.
see this, Clem.
All doubted you when you wanted to attempt Wolf 2. I wouldn't say we doubted you necessarily.
They had a good
I would
thing
say
going
that
there.
we were worried about your sanity more than anything
Let's
else.
see.
No one's here. No one's ever anywhere.
You bought Crypt.
It's always just
Ooh, okay.
monsters.
There's a lot of bad people, AJ.
Alright then.
Be careful what you wish for.
There must be good ones too.
Whenever you decide to do Crypt, have fun with that one. Bullets!
Just a few.
remember what we said?
Well, it's a good thing it's the exact caliber needed for that
Notice.
revolver.
Always aim for the head.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's the exact right caliber you needed.
Come on, let's keep looking.
I mean, revolvers come in a lot of different calibers. You got very lucky that that was the correct bullet type. Deus Ex Zombina. Dalchi said
Spoiled.
get it in the
Sorry,
first
buddy.
run just was wrong. Yeah, I don't think anyone was getting it first run. I don't think anyone could. Aside from Wolf 2, I think another 10 out of 10 you're comfortable with is Doom 2.
Hey, watch the swears.
You said
You're the one that's... Exactly, you're the one that swore earlier, Clem. Earned the Platinum Trophy in Dead Island 2 earlier this week. Oh, nice. Hope it was fun. I do want to play it at some point. I know I'll never be able to convince Ghost to play another one
Something under here.
after how he got screwed over last time with Riptide.
floor door?
A trap door.
I must have wanted to hide something.
Is there a zombie under it? I feel like that would be a thing that would happen. Why did it sound like a grenade went off?
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. We could eat for weeks with this much.
Yep. I thought I heard something go off.
It's rigged!
I thought I heard something. Sounded just like a good old grenade bouquet.
AJ!
Stop respecting the same casual gamer. Don't play any roguelikes. I mean, I don't plan to. Doom 2 would have been a 3 out of 10 if it wasn't for that one trophy. Yeah, it's one of those games. Yeah, definitely good luck.
Oh, shoot.
Doom 2 wouldn't be a 10 out of 10 if your teammate was a hardcore Doom fan. Oh, okay. Yeah, because of the co-op trophy. Alright, I think we're actually, like,
Stick to the side.
making decent progress already on Act 1. Now we get to fight some walkers. That wasn't smart. Uh-oh. You're gonna eat me. I'm gonna get eaten. Never mind.
Over here.
Sounds like there's more, but... Right. Oh, there he was. He, like, disappeared for a second. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't ring the dinner bell. Well, we got absolutely nothing out of that. Oh, nice stab. Now, it should be stated that by now, most of the walkers should be rotted. By now. They should be completely decomposed by now. After 5 years, they probably would be. And this is now 7 or 8 years later. So by now, they realistically should all be dead.
Clem!
Or they should all be decomposed, or most of them, except for the most recent ones. Uh-oh. That was almost bad. And there goes the car.
Clem, look! The keys!
Yeah, I don't think we got a car left at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna be very surprised if that car still functions. Surprisingly, it does.
Okay, buckle up.
That is one of the first rules of surviving Zombieland is to use the seatbelts. What the heck did you hit, Clementine? Go away, zombie. Don't waste our bullet. Yeah, Clem, you're a great driver. Roguelikes Metroidvanias, punishment aware. One of two, either gatekeeping good for nothing, do gooder, or challenge. With all that trophy. Oh.
No, please.
Checkpoints have to be in a certain section. That's good. That Island 1 might be your next platinum. Been looking at some guides for the last few days. I mean, I don't think the platinum's all that hard. It's more the DLC that I'd be worried about. Generally think Crypt is the only game you can't complete, but you'll put it in time eventually. I mean, I wish you luck. If you really want to suffer through that. Oh no, we're not even close to the end of Act 1. Act 3's real short, and Act 2's shorter, so... Just curious about all that. Either enjoy Challenge to a Limit or Mental Asylum Resident playing Grip the Necrodancer casually means you enjoy Challenge 100%. Means you need a grave, not a game. Couldn't personally call it harder than Wolfenstein 2 because that trophy requires co-op, so it's already easier. And then you at least get checkpoints, yeah. Might be harder if you don't have a co-op partner. Casual game's the only way to have fun. I mean, I mostly play casual gaming. 1993 Doom. Alright. We have awoken somewhere.
AJ.
Doom 1993 is at least shorter. That's good. Hey, Cassie. You have achievements in that one, so that's why you do it first. Fair enough. Wow, tape. That duct tape did so much. Yeah, we can plan on 1993. Just need a friend that wants to suffer through it with you. So this room is where you put up all the collectibles if you actually decide to get them. I think there was one in that first area that we didn't go for. Again, though, they don't actually matter, so I don't really care that much. They don't actually matter. Choices and stuff don't matter here. We just gotta beat it. An extra shirt and a box. How can you not reach that? Just jump a little bit. It's not that hard. Is there something I can grab off the floor to get up in there? Open the drawer. Platinum the PS4 version of Toy Story 2 last night. Nice. Needed a break from Skyrim, that's fair. Those children look very creepy. Ah, we can push the chair over. That'll work. Until it, like, breaks or something, which I feel like is also a possibility. Oh, apparently it's not going to break.
This'll do.
Yeah, it's a weapon. Or anything else in that box? Nope. Or, thought I saw a button prompt there for a second. There's a scrapbook, and that's going to be it. Let's head out. How did you know it was locked? Need to platinum Beat Saber someday. I gotta be in pretty good shape to do that one. So, hopefully you are. Most likely gonna have to do a whole another playthrough. Oh, yeah, with the Daedric artifacts. That sucks. How many kids do I plan to have? Right now, 0. Depends on if I ever find the right person.
Nothing over here.
It's easier to platinum that, since you can do a shorter song and suffer for less time. Okay, so there's nothing else over there. What about this room? Oh, hide. Yeah, let's hide. Still so many games you need to finish. Still an 8 out of 10.
I'm right here. Put down the knife.
We're not hostile.
We're not gonna hurt you. We've got your boy, he's safe. I'll take you
It's
to
an 8
see
out of 10
him.
you definitely do.
How about a show of good faith? You lower yours, I'll lower mine.
Hey, Lan. Rather have none, not too encouraging. Yeah, for me it depends on if I find the right person.
See? We're not gonna hurt you.
Bow is a very good weapon to have. Retrievable arrows. Can be made out of other things.
I'm Marlon. The little guy's Tennessee.
It's
Tennessee
silent.
for short. He's the one been taking care of you.
The guide for Dead Island's Bloodbath DLC, it's a 5 out of 10. You need a co-op partner for half. That's not actually that bad. I thought it was worse.
Sorry about locking the door and tying you to the bed and all. You were in pretty rough shape when we found you,
Save your sorries. Yes, let's be an asshole to him.
just in case.
Save your sorries
Been
for
playing
someone who
Walking
cares.
Dead on this one, currently
All I
on
care
Season
about is
2.
my boy.
Nice.
So it seems. Still, I apologize. Tying
Might
folks
not
up
do
isn't
the
exactly something we enjoy
double
around
pop
here.
on DMC5 and Wolf 2 same time.
safe
Just
now.
don't have another
So's your friend.
storage device.
Come on.
Get the 100. Oh, yeah.
Close to your
That's a good
boy.
point. It's Call of Duty. I keep having to delete stuff to be able to update the stupid game every day because Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty HQ, gets a new update literally every day. And it's like 20 gigabytes every single freaking day. It's ridiculous. Supposed to do something today, but then chat got quiet again. I guess you mean for Hardline.
So you've been surviving
Not
out there a
having a
while,
kid,
huh?
jobs paid well,
Yeah.
find a serious significant
Been on the
other
road a
as
long
possible,
time.
and hospital bills weren't so
You know how to
annoying.
handle
Yeah.
yourself? Don't usually see people our age alone out in the wild.
It's taken its toll.
Among Us Platinum, don't
Been
know if you're
making a
going
lot
for
of
that.
mistakes lately.
It's supposed to be pretty
saw the
easy. I think you
car.
can
Don't be
boost
so
the whole
hard on
thing.
yourself. You lived.
Does he look like
didn't you?
David from The Lost Boys? Or The Last Boys? I don't know. You have 600 megabytes free. Yeah, that's about Oh, God, yeah, that's even worse than where mine is. That was less than a gig.
It's good we found you when we did. It wasn't easy.
That's why you don't
getting
like the
two
new
out of
COD
it,
games. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's going to get even worse when
car,
Black Ops
the
6
total?
comes out. The whole thing's going to be like
Yeah.
300 gigabytes.
Fuck.
It's already confirmed it's going to be like
work
300. It's
fast.
literally half your
I don't
freaking
know
hard
what would
drive.
happen if we hadn't seen the smoke.
I appreciate it.
All alone with the kid? Not a pleasant thought. I've seen some rough scenes.
Hey, you want to lose some more teeth?
That's nice.
Was that really necessary?
No, but it's what the circle button says.
You? I mean, we haven't seen anything like you in ever.
Just joined a group for Battlefield
What
3.
is
Oh,
this
nice.
place?
Hopefully you can get that done fairly
Probably tell
soon.
it used to be a school. Now
Ambulance
it's
ride costs
whatever you want it to
thousands.
be.
I don't know if it costs
Who's in
thousands,
charge?
but it's definitely
well,
expensive.
I am. It probably sounds strange. Kids
Lost
run by a
autocorrect. Oh,
kid,
gotcha.
but we do all right for ourselves. We've got good walls, good defenses. Good
Started
location,
watching
too.
the
No one really comes out
Knuckles
this way.
series. Added Twisted Metal
Only
series to the
kids.
list. I didn't know there was a
Sounds
Twisted Metal
kind of
series.
Awesome.
You think so? I like it myself, but I'm probably
Is the Knuckles series any good, though? Because I know that the Sonic movies were pretty solid. I mean, I've seen both of
A lot
them.
of us, but you know how it goes.
To get to the hospital and just makes you
Got us a
homeless.
system
Yeah, I
in
don't
place
know if
that works
it's
well enough.
the ambulance
Probably
ride
make
is
it
that
fun.
much, but yeah, when you actually get to the hospital, it certainly is.
For troubled youth. You and your boy feels like you both fit that description. I'm just speculating.
I just bang
Maybe
out
threaten
DMC5 for
Billy.
like 40 gigs. That's not
You got
as
me
bad.
and Angie all wrong, Marlon. Couple of pure angels.
Jury's still out on you, but an angel your boy is decidedly not. He's been a little terror since he arrived.
Excuse me?
Let's just say he hasn't been happy without you around. At all.
Yo! Marlin! We got walkers on the fence!
Yes, yell it.
I need to take care of this.
Yell it to
No,
the
really,
world so all the
grandma
walkers show
walkers
up.
and an angry squirrel. You got bigger fish. The kid's inside. Think he's with Lewis.
Speaking of Battlefield, heard the older games are becoming
Just listen for the
unobtainable on
music, you'll
November
find
7th. Yep.
Come on, Willie. Where's your damn weapon?
Battlefield 3 and PS3 version of Hardline and the PS3 version of 4. Or no, I don't know about the PS3 version of Hardline, but that one's already unobtainable. It's about the entitled baby who left the group. Yep, I know about those kind of people. Twisted Metal series are great. Season 2 already confirmed. Oh, okay. That's good to hear then. I'm just ready for Fallout Season 2 already. Season 1 was awesome. Brought back the Fallout franchise to prominence. Circle always a bad choice. Not always. But more often than not it is. Not always, but definitely more often than not.
Nope.
You'll do
Music
Battlefield 4 on the
sounds like it's coming from
PS3
this
and
floor.
maybe Hardline, but Battlefield 3 isn't happening. Battlefield 3's really not that hard to boost. We boosted in like a week or two, I think, back in the day.
Motherfucker! Hey! Hey! Now time
That music is loud.
Your little boy just bit me. He's lucky I didn't take a boot to his head.
You probably deserved it.
You must have provoked him.
Tapping him on the shoulder ain't provoking. This is what I get for trying to be nice.
God, Clem's being a bitch to everyone, of course. Should be interesting. Still going, gotcha. Just play Hardline on PS4 version. Only one you can't get is the ranked trophy, yeah. Hate hard online trophies. I just hate hard, online trophies in general. Oh, so I wonder who Clementine's gonna end up with, because she actually gets romantically involved with either this dude or Violet, I believe their names are. I think this is Lewis, is that his name? So she ends up with one of them, so I'll be curious to see
I
what
was afraid you
Circle
were-
ends up having us do.
You seem to be doing pretty well yourself.
Were you?
Twisted Metal's an interesting, strange
You
series.
have no
It
idea.
looks like it could be entertaining. It's part of the DLC, yeah. You'll just do
Listen to me.
DMC5, have 2
It
playthroughs.
says you bit her.
Bad Company 2's Platinum.
Is that true?
I did not do Bad Company 2. I probably had the opportunity to do so. There's a thing that like Ghost and Killer and some other people did it at one point. I just never really felt like doing it. By that point, I just didn't want to. I had been all boosted out by that point. That might have been like right after like Raccoon City or something.
Watch the kid for you.
My name is AJ.
Excuse me.
Why do we still hear the music?
Shit, that's not what I meant. Sorry. Please don't be mad. Wouldn't want to meet Ruby's fate.
AJ doesn't like people coming up behind him.
Don't ever do
Why is the piano music still playing when you're not playing the piano?
Thankfully, I was here to calm him down with my alluring music.
Clearly you're not playing because I can hear the music in the background without you playing it.
I'm Lewis.
Hands in the Hood trophy. Yeah, that's the one where it's like the shotgun and the Uzi, isn't it?
Totally
Specific
forgot.
weapon.
Marlon left your bag in here somewhere.
Don't worry
See
about
Platinum
it.
Black Ops, or Bad Company 2. Servers are such a pain, yeah. Be your hardest platinum, no. Yeah, Bad Company 2 isn't too bad overall, from what I've heard. Like I said, I had the opportunity to do it, but never got the chance to, or never really wanted to, I mean. Could have if I really wanted to, but didn't really feel the point of doing so.
Double, does he know what that is?
It's dirty.
Clean it.
Maybe later. Back you go.
Where it belongs.
Dude, that can't be a good idea.
Can we cut the piano music?
Is it actually loaded?
I'll guarantee he's a better shot than you.
Hey. You guys
Clem
do
just
your
coming in here and
thing.
being an asshole to everyone. I wonder if it's possible to end up with no
Know
one.
any others?
Well, there is one. But you're armed. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling.
Oh, I know this song. I know this song, believe it or not.
I love
I learned that in like elementary school.
Sorry, Clementine. Light she was.
I wonder how much copyright I'm gonna get out of this part of the season.
Shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without tops.
Why is the music playing in the background? Wasn't super difficult on hard. You know, 10
What do you
last
think,
checked.
AJ?
I don't know. It's loud.
It is.
Thank you, you're correct, because I can hear it.
Come press this key. Come on.
You keep playing, Lewis. We'll just listen.
Suit yourself.
Jeez, coming in here and being a jerk to
Seen
everyone.
Rosie? Nope.
Last level, he didn't take any damage.
Got a bit of a situation out there.
Yep, that's him. He enjoys suffering through hard games. You like him?
Lewis, get your ass in gear.
God, can we cut the music already? There it ends.
Hey, Rosie! Where the hell is she? You give her weapon back? Good. We're gonna need you to put it to use.
We got walkers. Actually get to do something.
Need our help to clear the way. Seems to be a few
Let's
more
do
than
it.
usual these last couple days.
It's almost like something drew their attention. Something like, I don't know, an explosion or a car crash.
Bye.
It doesn't mean they would find our location.
I didn't know any of that was gonna happen. Sorry if it caused you guys problems.
It's a ghost, the piano goes, pretty much.
Hello, Clementine. I'm Violet. Nice to meet you.
What he said.
All right, boys and girls, they're starting to fill in.
Come on.
Be careful out there.
Don't mind Violet. She, grows on you.
Sure she does.
Oh, this?
Lucille.
I call it Cheryl's.
Okay, that's terrible, but also makes sense.
Clem, let me help.
I need
No,
you to watch
you
my
stay
back.
there,
Call out
kid.
from inside if you see anything. Cool?
If you Violet more like purple.
See you on the other side.
Whenever I hear the name Violet, it just automatically thinks the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka. He does have harder games than you. Only one. I guess we're talking Wolfenstein 2 there.
Clem, monster.
Yeah, bows are fun to use. If you can get good with them, they would be great for a zombie apocalypse. Uh-oh. I was trying to stun him.
Clementine. Could use a little more finesse, though. Watch and learn. Hey, over here.
Oh, so he's... These traps seem like way too much effort to set up for what they are.
And that's how you school a walker.
That's
There's a
such...
whole bunch of traps laying around this area for these asshats. They're all marked, so keep a lookout.
I gotta ask, in what universe is this an efficient way of killing walkers? This is not an efficient way of killing walkers. You expend all the energy to hoist a giant boulder up in the air. That's not efficient. That's just comically... That's just like supposed to be comic relief or something, or zombie kill of the week or something. Such a waste. Such a waste of time.
Come on. Meet him halfway.
Or such a waste of effort, I mean, and time. Ooh, we're gonna get a double kill. Oh. Okay, that was pretty cool, but how the hell did you rig that up? Why does it look like it has a broom sticking out of the end? Why does the tree have a broom tail? I think there was a trophy on the main game where you had to, like, get kills with the traps or something, probably. Obviously don't have to care about that. 3D Dot Game Heroes and Elden Ring.
Go! Over here!
I feel like I've heard of 3D Dot Game Heroes at some point.
We're not gonna be able to hold them off much longer.
No kidding. Where'd all these walkers come from?
We can talk when we're back inside the gates. Keep an eye out for stragglers.
Think of The Incredibles. Oh yeah, that too. What rating would you actually consider difficult? I mean, for me, anything over a 5 out of 10 can potentially be difficult, depending on, like, the genre of game. Even a 5 out of 10, same thing, depending on the genre.
Finish these guys off.
Because, like, a 5 out of 10 first-person shooter isn't going to be that bad, but, like, a 5 out of 10, you know, sports game or fighting game or something would be really hard for me. So I'm not good at those kind of games.
Piece of shit.
The longbow. Oh, he dead. Probably. How'd that walker just slap her away? We wasted the dog kill streak.
Good girl. Shh, shh, hey. It's all right, girl. It's all right. Hey, see you and Rosie are making friends.
So the dog is
The
fine
dog wants.
Well, Rosie here can help you get over it. She's as cuddly
from
as they
eating the zombie heads?
come. Except when she's mauling walkers.
They don't get infected? Top of GameStop stores look for a copy of Dead on one game of the year. Physical copy is way cheaper than getting it digitally. Yeah, oh yeah, that's probably not surprising. Software games are mostly easy.
You're not the only
Really
one.
brutal games, a 10 out of 10. Everything else is a 6 out of 10 or less. Skylanders Superchargers. I know you said that one's not as hard as people say it is. Resident Evil 4 Remake is an 8 out of 10 if you do it legit. 6 out of 10 now. I don't even think it's a 6 out of 10. I think it's like a 3 out of 10 to do with all of the extra stuff available. Now, that doesn't count the DLC. When you count the DLC, it's harder.
I'd call that a B
6 to
plus
7 can be
performance
difficult.
there,
Yeah,
Brian.
6 to 7 can
You've gotten
definitely
better.
be difficult.
Fuck off.
If it's like an actual
B minus then.
franchise or something I'm not good with.
That was a solid A. A plus even.
Doggy, you don't trust dogs. I trust
be
all
jealous,
doggos.
Vi.
And they all
You did a
trust
good
me.
job out there too, Lewis.
So does the giant prehistoric
accurate.
turtle that lives in my
Solid
parents'
right
pond
into
back
trap,
home.
Trap schmap.
It
She's
likes to
just
stick
speaking
its
the
head out and
dog's
say
eyes.
hi to
So
us.
am I.
And then go back under, and it's gigantic, and it doesn't... I don't know how it... or where it came from. Game of the Year Edition's only $5 and still comes with all the DLC. Base game is delisted and DLC's $10. Oof. Don't think legit. Mario 4 Remake is an 8 out of... I don't know if it's quite an 8 out of 10 legit, but I could...
They're pretty
well,
good.
that depends, actually. If you're having to do the... If you're going for the... If you're going for the professional S+ rank, I could see that. Yeah, professional
So sorry
S+
about that.
rank, I
It
could see
happens
that.
Sometimes.
He's jumpy, little guy.
If you weren't
You
going
okay?
for, like, the getting the hand cannon through the mercenaries or anything.
He can't go around punching people in the... I don't expect him to eat at the same table.
Professional Run Alone was a
I'll talk
6
to
out of
him.
10. Not with all the extras.
Hey. Hey.
Ashley in Knight Armor,
What are you looking at?
infinite ammo, weapons and
What's
stuff. I don't
that
think you could
bandage?
use the RPG in that.
That's gross.
She had a lot of other
That's a pro.
stuff.
In school, they told us they're called scavengers.
Double
Can you see
Gyarados
that?
room.
Scavengers.
No.
I don't know if I died much in that room on professional. I don't really remember.
What's it mean?
Like, I don't remember it being
Means they don't
too
hurt
terribly
like us.
difficult
They
because
just
of the
eat stuff
whole
that's already-
having all the extra abilities and stuff. And the
Scavengers are
instant,
gross.
like, ultimate
Oh,
upgrade
yeah.
tokens and such. I don't think you had the infinite RPG for the professional run, but you had Ashley's
mean
Knight
anything.
Armor as well.
I didn't
But again,
know
if, you,
it was
if you're
Marlon.
trying to do it legit, I could see
Marlon.
at least a 6 out of 10
AJ,
if you were
I'm
doing
sure
it
they'll
legit.
forgive
Probably
you,
higher.
but we should go talk to them.
But
Because you'd have to
They
do
like-
a professional S plus
just
ranking,
don't.
which
They don't know you,
sounds
AJ.
like absolute hell.
I bet when they do,
I've been watching Shinies
Just
play it
like
every
his
now
elder.
and then, and it's like
I don't know.
it's just stupid at
Mama was
times. It's
really
just
mad.
not a good
And that girl
experience.
happened. She yelled at me.
Now he also refuses to use the Ashley
really
Knight
scared.
Armor, and that would have made life a million times
AJ,
easier.
Listen, we haven't eaten for days.
If he used that, he wouldn't
The
have struggled
car
too
is
much.
Gone. All that's outside
Or
these
wouldn't have
walls
struggled
are
as
walkers.
much.
Do you really want to go back out there?
No.
So we should apologize to Marlon.
Right now?
Well, we can work up to it. Let's talk to the other kids
The S
first.
plus ranks without upgrades for fun. That was like a 6. For me, it would be higher than that, probably. Alright. Let's help AJ make friends with people.
Hey guys.
Clem, AJ, this is Omar. Excuse me. Chef Omar.
Screw doing S
No,
ranks.
it's not.
Yeah, it depends on the games.
Omar's a perfectionist. The slightest flavor out of place and he's grumpy for a week.
You can eat or you can eat right. All it'll cost.
No heal run. I did it on
you guys know what
whatever
we
the
got.
easiest difficulty was. It wasn't awful. Like, it had a few annoying parts. It wasn't awful.
Hello?
Oh, hey. It's you two. Clementine, right?
Yep.
Did
That's
use
it,
the
right?
night armor because you're not a
What are you
babysitter. Yeah,
writing?
that's fair.
What happened today? I chronicle everything.
Like a diary?
I try to think of it more like a...
Yeah, I mean, the RPG is a little harder to use in Resident Evil 4, and I think you could kill yourself more easily
You
with it,
seem
but
really mad
still
about
made the
going back
game
there.
much
Pulling
easier.
back the safe zone. We have fewer and fewer places to hunt, which means we're gonna have fewer and fewer things to eat.
The new girl went and helped the hunting party come back. She...
Hey, zip it! That is not yours to read, kid. Give it back.
It was just sitting there.
Give it back.
Give it back to him.
Okay.
Thank you. This thing is the only place I get any real privacy around here. Gotta preserve what I can, you know? I gotta finish this before dinner. Not to be, like, rude, but, you know.
Fair enough. The kid basically just swiped your book, so I don't blame him. Or I don't blame you.
I'm not ready. Not yet.
Okay. Let's talk to someone else.
Okay. This seems like a waste of time.
There's that girl, I bet.
Yeah. Want to talk to her?
Yeah, maybe you should go apologize to her.
You mean say I'm sorry?
Yes.
She's scary and always seems so mad.
You can do it. You just gotta...
Lead with a joke. That's not a bad option.
Once she's laughing, apologize.
Okay.
That's really not a bad choice.
Yes. Knock knock. Who's there? Edge. Edge you. Bless you. I'm sorry I bit you.
He's trying to be nice.
You're forgiven, you little weirdo.
I did it.
Okay,
You sure did.
I'll take it. Her Dead Space 2 has an easy permadeath. Well, don't you get to save 3 times with that game? Yeah, doesn't that one let you save like 3 times at
They
certain
can save
places?
The walls with that. Smart.
Okay, yeah, save a minimum of 3 times, yeah. I mean, Wolfenstein 2, if you could save that game 3 times... Ooh, what's
Look,
this?
that tight. Wonder what's down there. Well, better make some friends before dinner.
Yeah, like if Wolfenstein 2 allowed you to save 3 times, I would have probably attempted it by now.
Hey,
Hey, you're new.
As you could save, you know, right before the
I am.
courthouse.
Carving a weapon.
yeah.
And then there's
see
2
that.
other places I'm sure you could
Good at
save.
You like that, huh, little dude?
Like maybe after the penthouse or something, and then one more time toward the end of the game.
Pretty rad, huh? That's how you fuck up some monsters.
Swear.
You get that difficulty without dying.
I'm sorry.
Hey, made him laugh. That's good. That's a good thing. Who am I going to befriend with Clem? Boyfriend or girlfriend? I have no idea. It's going to depend on what the circle button says.
Not yet. We can't rush perfection.
And depend on what the circle
Come on,
button
AJ.
says.
Let's go make friends.
The permadeath,
Okay.
and that makes every Resident Evil game on the hardest to permadeath. Yeah, I guess that's true, because then... The, like... Well, Resident Evil 1 actually does have a permadeath trophy, technically. Because you have to beat the game without saving. Yeah, Resident Evil 1, you have to beat the game without saving.
Hey guys,
What is this?
our graveyard. You guys still do that?
Kinda, sorta.
So, who's buried here?
Why
Nobody
everyone is
really.
afraid of courthouse.
This
It's
is where
always
we buried
been
10
considered to be
sisters'
one of the
belongings.
hardest.
Minnie and Sophie. Twins. Lost them. Both about a year ago. Paying respects. Should we
So
do
all
that
Dead
too?
Space hardest achievements without dying.
Maybe.
To the last section in Dead Space 3.
Never seen
Oh.
anyone do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be a very nice thing to do, AJ. Come on.
I feel like the way it's going, we're going to end up with Violet so far, but I guess we'll see.
Thank you.
We'll probably say Roswell, New Orleans, and Osmer 2. Osmer's are 2, that's the final level, right?
Yeah?
I'm ready. To talk to Marlon.
Okay.
We're afraid of Roswell, New Orleans, and Venus. But since we can't save, so.
Clementine, right?
Dead
And
Space
Brody.
3 do
He's
no
a
save scumming.
sweet little fella.
It's like 12 hours long and a lot of
Keeping a lot of
insta-kill
room for sweetness still
sections.
out
It sounds like
I don't know
Callisto
what's going on.
Protocol.
He's just
Because I know that
naturally
Callisto
good.
Protocol has
Naturally
a
good.
permadeath
That's
trophy,
rare
and it
stuff.
has some really screwed up sections where you can die way too easily.
I'm really
That was another
sorry
one
I
that
hate
Shinies did.
Can we please stay here and eat dinner and not go out into the forest and get killed by monsters?
Well, don't sweat, buddy. You can make it up to me by teaching me your technique. You, a regular heavyweight. Hey, Clem! AJ! Stew's done!
You guys earned your supper after all.
All right. Let's have a meal. Yeah, like I've said before, most of the walkers should be gone by now.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Yeah, most of the
Thanks.
walkers should be dead by now, so it should be fairly safe to explore.
We had a hot meal.
What is it, like rabbit stew or something?
Come on.
Where are your manners, AJ?
Good night.
Okay, well, she doesn't like us. Oh well.
Clem.
I know that at least some of these people aren't going to
Sorry, buddy.
survive.
I'm sure they shared as much as they could.
AJ, heads up. I'm full, kiddo. You can have the rest.
You sure?
Don't do that.
You bet.
The adults need the food right now.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Now what?
I'll tell you what. Time for something very important.
Oh, God. Good night.
Violet, it's time.
Let's get
What's the game
Manhattan,
tonight,
hide behind
Lou?
the box in penthouse. I've heard about the trick in the
The
penthouse.
oldest game around. A game
Where that's
played
a
by
place you
man
can sit at and
beast
kill off all
alike.
the enemies.
The only game there is.
I don't know the game. The only card game I
Oswald has
played
to skip
had
its luck
less-
face to pull off.
Don't worry. You'll pick it up as we go.
It's easy. Everyone gets a stack of cards. Everyone flips one over. Highest card wins.
And the winner gets to ask Clem a question. What? I want to get to know you. We all do.
And what if
Seemed
I
like a
win?
total B,
You get to
yeah.
ask us one. It's only fair.
Oh, wait, what about AJ?
What about him? Looks like he's made a friend.
I am meet the only other sort of younger person.
One card game. Bet you both could use a break from each other.
Yeah, maybe. This is his first time around anyone his own age. Sometimes he acts more like an adult.
Yeah,
than
that is
a
probably
kid.
true, because they've been alone for
It's nice to
5
see him
years
like a
at
little
this
boy
point.
again.
4 or 5 years, I think.
Lewis.
Or like 4 years. "553 Jack."
Way to go, me. So, about AJ. Where are AJ's parents? You two don't really look related.
They didn't
They're
make it.
dead. They were nice people. For the most part.
It makes sense.
Worry about courthouse
He's a
and
nice
mine
kid.
leaving, but it's easy to do if you plan it
most
out
part.
right. Be worried about anything on mine leaving. I mean, I certainly will be someday. If I ever decide to do it.
Hey, I win.
Hey, you do. So, what do you want to know?
Y'all met anyone
Anyone
famous?
famous out there?
No.
Too bad. You'd figure a movie star or something would show up somewhere.
They had like millions of dollars. They're probably living in a bunker with butlers and waterbeds out the ass.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, they don't know how to survive, probably.
Baseball player. Like, for money.
Oh yeah,
I used
Javi.
to love baseball. Was he good at it?
Don't know. I never got to play. He was good with a bat, though.
Yeah, he also got his brother's
You
wife
suck.
killed.
Not as much as
Or no,
baseball.
he stole his brother's wife, then got his brother killed, and got his brother's kid killed.
Booyah!
Come on, spit it out.
So, ever have a boyfriend?
That's forward.
Oh my god.
That's so
That's a
forward.
perfectly valid question. You can ask me if I've ever had a girlfriend.
I met a boy once.
Oh yeah, there was the
and we
other
were
kid,
Friends.
Gabe
Just
or whatever
friends.
his name was.
Nothing else? Nothing at all?
I don't know what you'd call them. But I had some
Yeah, I
sort
kinda forgot about
feelings
that.
For him. Maybe not exactly love, but something.
I completely forgot about that part.
So, Clem. Can't have been
Lol.
alone this entire time.
Certainly
Take
haven't.
care of you. Family?
My
Anyone?
friend Lee.
First person who
That's
taught
a
me
good
about
answer,
survival
actually.
was Lee.
What'd he teach you?
Lots of stuff.
Most important thing?
How to shoot a gun.
Useful stuff.
That's a very important one.
I taught AJ the same way, too. I win again.
You do indeed.
Ooh, what do we get to ask? Worst injury. Oh god, that's a little
I
gruesome.
saw Walker get hit in the head so hard both his eyeballs flew out. Pretty cool.
Kid of Kenny's. Oh, Duck. No, I don't think she had feelings for Duck. I think they're referencing the kid from season 3.
We got a lot of guts.
Second cop car to pass by her house tonight. I get them not too often down here.
Here's something I love to ask when I'm in groups.
I mean, there's a cop that lives like a few houses
Out
down,
of the
which is
four
kind of
of us,
nice.
Who do you think is gonna die first?
Oh,
That is fucked up.
probably you.
I don't know. You? Probably?
Why probably?
You asked a morbid question. There's your morbid answer.
Oh, shit.
I honestly find that acceptable. That's an acceptable answer.
I am the greatest card player of all time.
Just ask your damn question.
Ever? Actually, never mind.
What? Ask it.
It's not a fun question.
Ask.
Ever had to kill someone you loved?
Actually, no.
Lewis.
Hey, she wanted me to ask.
Yes.
Well,
Go on.
we let Lee
Yes or no
turn,
question.
but
I answered it.
Drop it, Lewis.
I think I'm done playing for tonight.
Yeah.
well, that got dark real quick. Lee was more of a father figure. Oh yeah, he was absolutely one of the best characters in this franchise.
Let's go, AJ.
On the 6th, one of your neighbors were shooting off fireworks. That's how it was back home for us.
Night, AJ.
It's called jinxing it.
Long day, huh?
Yep. Real long.
I hope you know Lewis didn't mean any harm there. He's just the world's biggest dumbass. Yeah, he's my best friend, so I can legally call him that.
Okay,
Guys,
we're
relax.
just now finishing Act
Some sleep.
1.
Feel human for a night. In the morning, come find me. We can talk about making this long term.
We can stay?
This season might actually be a lot longer than I thought it was. We're just now getting through Act 1. Unless the later episodes are shorter or something. The first season you could help Lee sleep as a human. Oh yeah, he was the best character. I also realized I don't think we found any collectibles yet.
That looks like
Which is a bit
really
unfortunate.
safe
It's not
one.
like it matters though.
It does.
Good. This box has so many colors.
Well, must have been an artist living in here.
What's an artist?
It's like a person who colors a lot, draws, does pictures.
You mean like tin?
Yeah, like 10.
Huh. I like to do pictures too.
I like to draw as a children.
Oh, shit. I didn't know Marlon set you up in this room. I just wanted to grab something from the closet. Where the hell is it? Oh,
What?
that's what I was looking for. It belonged to Sophie.
Who's Sophie?
Ten's sister. He was asking for more art supplies and stuff, so I was going to.
Oh, sorry, we didn't know.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's just been sitting here for the past year and no one's touched it. If AJ wants to play with it, it's fine.
You should probably give the box back. It doesn't belong to us.
Thanks, buddy. It's just that Ten wanted it since it was his sister's.
I mean, that
now.
seems fair enough.
It's okay.
You can finish your drawing, though. I don't mind.
Cell-shaded jet set, radiographic style comic book look.
I see
Character
you're
instantly
settling
captured.
in.
all the attention based on the TV series. Yeah.
Yeah, is that okay?
Sure, I guess. I always liked this room. Sophie had, like, paintings and shit on the walls. Lots of color. And Minerva. She was really musical. Not like Louis, though. She had actual talent.
What do you consider actual talent, then?
She had the most amazing voice. Real bluesy. Marlon always joked that he would scavenge a guitar and the two of them would tour the country. That was a long time ago. Afterwards, Brody and Penn took down all the paintings, and that was the end of it. I shouldn't have even brought it up. It's not a good memory.
At least my coffee's
Guess I
still
just lost
warm.
my train of thought.
Do you mind us being here? In their room?
Nah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad, actually.
Once Lee
I'm
met
glad it's getting
Clementine,
some
became
use
father-daughter
instead of
like
just
adventure.
sitting
Yeah.
around picking up dust.
What exactly happened to them? Sophie and Minerva.
They went
Didn't they
scavenging
die?
with Marlon and Brody out past the safe zone. Didn't make it back. It happens. Honestly, I just miss having someone around to talk to. There's just so many dudes. This place can get a little too bro-town for my liking sometimes.
There's quite a few
And
other
I'm not
girls,
exactly,
though.
like a people person.
There's that
I
Ruby
know I
chick that we
sometimes
bit.
have a habit of being.
There's that girl that was out on the
You
scavenging
did
party. I
come
think there's
off
one
a
more,
little
so
strong when we first
it's not
It's not like I'm trying to be BFFs.
a
or
horrible
whatever.
ratio or something.
Sorry.
Hey, Clem, I'm an artist now.
I legitimately don't know who we're gonna end up with, as we're kind of being a bit bitchy right now. So I don't know who we're gonna end up with.
Not bad, kiddo.
I should be getting back. Thanks again for the box. You're pretty cool, AJ. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, I don't know who we're gonna end up with. Yeah, that's true about Telltale though. Like their
Okay,
big
Alvin Jr.,
downfall was
time
just
for bed.
they made too
Okay.
many, tried to make too many games too quickly.
For me?
For the wall, to make our home look nice.
Oh no, is this gonna be bad? I thought for a second we were gonna have to insult it or something, knowing this game. Okay, that's actually a collectible. Yeah, that count. Huh.
AJ?
So that's a collectible you can get either way. Interesting.
Hey there.
According to my old guide of the
This is
game,
where
you
I
had to do it a different way.
No, it's not.
Interesting.
Safe under here. No one can get me.
Come on.
The bed is way better,
Bed is
AJ.
way better. Oh, man.
But yeah, that was their big problem, was they
What about the
made
door?
too many
What if someone
games too
comes in?
quickly, too much crunch,
What if they try to hurt us?
and then some of their other
What if they
games
steal our
just
stuff?
weren't as
That door
good.
is really sturdy. Trust me. I tried to get out earlier today. It wasn't
Well, it's
easy.
acting weird, Rudy and Brody, and since Clem's here, it's
I don't
three to
know.
talk to.
If I stay here, no one can find me.
Yeah, and quite a few got left on
Keep quiet,
cliffhangers. I
and
mean,
watch over-
Game of Thrones, I think, kind of got left on a cliffhanger. I think they were going to make a second season of it at some point. Tales from the Borderlands at least kind of got carried over in
Please,
later
Clem.
media.
AJ, listen to me. It's gonna be okay. Please just give
Back to the
bed a
Future,
chance.
Batman,
Soft
Guardians of the
and
Galaxy.
warm.
Did Batman end on a
really like
cliffhanger? Because they did 2 seasons of it. I don't remember the second season ending on a cliffhanger. Back to the Future, yeah, I kind of remember that, but I don't know if they ever intended to make a second season of that in the first place. Guardians of the Galaxy just wasn't a particularly great game anyway. Wolf Among Us, of course, left on a massive cliffhanger,
Good night, AJ.
but we are getting a second season of that. It's supposed to come out this year, so finally getting that.
This place is nice. I'm glad we found it.
So Batman was a cliffhanger? Okay. It's been so long since I played it, I don't really remember it. Alright, that was Act 1. Holy cow, that was an hour and 15 minutes to get through Act 1. Maybe this season's longer than I thought it was.
He's gonna let us stay, right?
I guess we're gonna find out. Let's find his office.
I know where it is. I'll show you.
Second season was a cliffhanger, had
Up
Bruce
here.
and Joker talking in
come
the
this
same
way.
room. I thought that was
hey,
dependent on
wait
whether or not you were friendly with him. Because I could have sworn that it was possible to be hostile toward him. And maybe that wouldn't have happened, but maybe it did, I don't know. Very well could have, but I could have sworn that was like a situational thing.
I missed having colors.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy,
thing.
just hated playing it. I just didn't really
these
care
guys?
enough about it because I'm
They're
not big into
firefighters.
Marvel.
That one's a policeman. She's gonna save the day.
But what are they?
These were the people who protected us.
Where are
I
they?
thought you were just going to say they're toys.
I've never seen one before.
You know what
I know
happened.
what happened to them.
They weren't strong enough.
No.
Yep.
That's not true.
Well, not
They were
necessarily, but...
super strong.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true. They were probably the ones that got sent to the front lines.
No, he's mine now.
Hey, give it back.
No,
You don't even know what they are.
Okay, that's enough.
Jeez, AJ's a little prick.
it's not yours anymore.
AJ's such a little
Get a
prick.
little longer? Just until we go?
I guess.
God, AJ's such a little prick.
Good choice.
Do you know where Marlon is?
He's not even an angsty teenager either. He's like 6.
I can go find
Broken
him.
Knight 3. I don't think that's
Nice.
ever going to happen.
Thanks, 10.
Definitely want to see a sequel for it. I mean, I'm excited for Wolf Among Us Season 2 eventually. That's going to be fun.
Hey, what'd you find?
It's a picture of Marlon and Louis.
I know they were going to make like a... They were going to make a Game of Thrones Season 2.
They've known each other a long time, huh?
And they were going to make a... What was the other one? They were going to make a
Marlon?
Stranger Things game?
Stay back.
Stranger Things would have been interesting.
Whoa, what the hell's going on? Hey, it's okay, girl.
Yeah, that dog needs to chill. AJ's 4. Oh, okay.
You said dogs.
Same. Got a feeling Wolf Among Us 2 might flop.
Sorry.
I think the only reason it might flop would just be because it's been
I
something that
swear,
they've talked
Rosie's
about
not
for a
as frightened as
decade
she
now.
seems.
It still hasn't come out.
Sit, girl. See? She's harmless. She just needs to get to know you is all.
As a guy, would I rather witness a normal romance or a
Yeah.
girl's romance?
I'll show you. Do you trust
Well, I mean, I'd like to find a girlfriend at some point.
Rosie?
Okay.
Come on, befriend the
guess.
doggo. Pet the doggo. We must
Get down
pet the
early.
doggo.
Better get your scent. It's okay.
Pet the
It's not
doggo.
gonna hurt you. There you go.
Aw, that's a good
So, Tell her
puppy.
to lie down.
Lie down, Rosie.
Damn, she's a lot smarter than my dogs. Or at least my younger dog. She's way smarter than my younger dog.
That's so cool.
See? Not so hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, New Tales flopped.
cool.
But that
Now
wasn't...
Rosie
Was
will
that even
recognize
made by
She's
Telltale?
really well trained.
Or was that made by someone else?
She was the headmaster's dog. Back when this
Or
place
the
was still
remake
functioning.
or reboot of
When they
Telltale,
broke
I guess you
into
could
shit.
call it.
He bailed.
But yeah, I know that one flopped, but I've not heard good things about it.
To fend for ourselves.
Wolf Among Us 2 will probably be
What it did.
good. It just might not sell particularly well because it got so delayed and everything.
Now it's just us kids left. And I'd like it if you and AJ were a part of that. Both of you are plenty capable, and we need that.
Master's degree of ass. That's about what a master's degree is. Unless you're going into very specialized fields, bachelor's and master's degrees might not get you that much
Are starting to
these
run short.
days.
It's getting harder and harder to feed everyone.
I mean, master's degree is going to be better for you than a bachelor's degree, but still.
The greenhouse.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't get too excited about that one. We used to maintain it real well. Had plenty of vegetables growing. But it became overgrown.
Full adult pit bull. You'd rather hold a machete in your hand, blade faces you, than touch one.
We keep away from
Doesn't matter who made it. It's a sequel and it was terrible. Yeah. New Tales wasn't Telltale. Okay, got it. So it definitely was not Telltale.
I didn't realize how much forest
I didn't
surrounds this
think it
place.
was.
It's how we've kept ourselves from unwanted attention for so long.
Anyone gonna try First Descendant? I have no idea what that is. Platinum both versions of Wolf Among Us 2. Is it officially gonna get 2 versions? PS4 and PS5?
Actually end up in the valley. We used to have signs
Speaking of
that
old systems getting games,
down.
apparently some single-person Italian developing studio
trap area.
just released a Game Boy Advance game.
Lewis built some traps out there to catch game.
And yes, you heard that correctly. It was like a single person still working on the project for over 20 years. Developed a
out
Game
here?
Boy Advance
That's
game.
where we fish.
And yes, I said Game Boy
Storage
Advance.
right here.
Which is...
It's secure
That's something.
mostly. Get the occasional walker or two come by.
I still have an
Ryan
Advance.
Brody should be heading out there in a bit.
I still have my Advance. I still have my SP.
There was a whole stack
And I still have my
of undercover
DS.
floorboards.
Never had an original Game Boy or Game Boy Color, though.
Pretty sure that place is a lost cause. There's a hell of a lot of
This is
smoke.
getting a PS4, PS5 version. Gotcha.
Walkers
Bit
flooded in
buggy
there.
on Xbox. Trophies don't look that difficult. Free to
One more
play. Okay.
See these red lines?
Yeah.
So everything inside is the safe zone. It's been getting smaller over the years, and food's become more scarce.
So why not go outside it?
We can't.
I mean, we might have to at some point.
People die.
Lollipop Chainsaw. Yeah, that one's coming out at some point. That game's probably gonna... I hope that game's gonna be good. Still need to maybe do the original at some
Take
point.
care of these kids. It's not easy.
Not surprised because
I'm worried that
Shantae
if I don't
2002 was a
figure
Game Boy Color game. It's
If I
on the
don't fix
PlayStation
up
now.
this situation,
But no, this is someone like they actually released a Game Boy Advance game.
We've already lost so much.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, look up, like, just Google, like, an Italian developer making it.
Thanks, Clementine.
It's like a one-person development team that's worked on it for over 20 years, and it's actually a Game Boy Advance
Counting on me to
game.
step up.
Specifically only on Game Boy Advance.
I really want to be that for them.
It's like how, didn't they release, like, a Just Dance game in the last few years for the Wii? For the original Wii? I'm pretty sure that's a thing that happened. It might have been more than a couple of years ago, but it was definitely well into the Switch's lifespan, so...
Sim will, anyway. Lewis,
The choice post-apocalyptic world, find witnessing a girl's romance more satisfying than a normal...
Violet, and Brody
Much of a
going
chance
up
for
there
raising
with some
kids.
spearfish. Hopefully,
Especially
they're
early
long
on.
enough to get
There
some
wouldn't
work
be...
done.
It wouldn't be good to try to raise
Both
kids
teams
early
produce
on.
some
Now,
chance.
eventually, you are going to have to repopulate once you kill all the zombies. Alright, I guess we're going hunting.
Do some hunting.
Yeah.
From what I remember, this was the most annoying trophy in the
Need all
original
hands
Season
on deck
4.
if we're gonna find any
Was this
more
hunting
food.
trophy.
Just remember to stay in the safe zone.
You think it's online only? Oh, no thank you then.
So that means we can stay?
What? Do you think I was going to throw you out?
Yeah, so the most annoying trophy in the original version of the
As long as we
game
got enough to eat.
was
Both welcome here.
this hunting trophy, or something related to the hunting,
Okay,
as
AJ.
well as the fishing trophy was kind of problematic as well.
Alright, let's get going.
See you around.
Okay, so fishing did have something fairly tricky. Okay, yeah, so you had to kill 2 rabbits with 2 arrows without missing. Okay.
Hunting grounds are usually clear of walkers. Sometimes they get caught in the snares and shit, though. You see a ribbon on a tree, traps are nearby.
I have a feeling this dude's gonna die, isn't he?
So watch where you step.
Please. I think I can handle myself.
Lewis isn't gonna die because he makes it through the end of the season.
Skilled in
Or at least
craft
through
of
episode
martial
3.
arts.
Is he always like this?
Like this?
Give it a shot.
You mean awesome?
Romance guy, girl, yeah.
Unfortunately. We got work to do. Not all of us have the privilege of being Marlon's lapdog.
Oh, ouch. Jealous.
I shouldn't
In my
be
defense,
tired.
I totally get things done. I just
Seem
prefer
doesn't
to
die?
think of survival as more of
I feel like this is the kind of place where someone dies at.
So, you know.
Because I know Lewis doesn't
Don't
die
sweat the
because he's
technique.
around for
No one
at
can
least
afford to
through
be
episode
short-sighted.
3.
You have to have a
He might die.
background
I think
to
that him and
survive.
Violet,
Damn right.
whoever you end up with, can die in episode
You think
4, if
way
I remember
too small.
correctly.
You act
But
like
they're
you
good
know the one
until
with the
through episode
strategy.
3.
Play the long game. You gotta have plans B, C, and D.
And what if
Just
you
like
don't make
Vault
it that
Tech.
far?
Shut up a second.
Plan D was the suicide pill. Plan C was probably the Pulowski Preservation Shelter. Yeah, it's an Arabian name. Even I know that. Or that it at least seems something like that. Lewis's death is determined along with Violet. Yeah. I think it's in episode 4. Or Indian. I was gonna say something like Pakistani or
Check this
something.
guy out. He's like a walker pinata.
Cut it down, fix the snare, and let's go.
I will, I
Oh,
will.
he's in. Him as a character is Indian. Okay.
If you want food for the kid, I could use a hand. Or you can mess around with this idiot and starve. It's up to you.
Well, what's Circle gonna make me do?
Lincoln's dive. So dramatic.
Yeah, we're hunting rabbits. We need to eat. Okay, so looking to the right means we have to help Lewis.
Want to take a swing?
Give an
won't
Arabic
bite.
name, but from Pakistan.
Well, that
It
guy
means
won't, but
the
bat won't.
Protector. Okay, cool.
You get it?
Maybe in a bit.
All right. Suit yourself.
So we're gonna help him, but not actually do anything. Oh. So what happens if I decide to go hunting now?
Come to hunt? I hear something rustle around in here.
Really, game?
Back to you on that.
Really? We get all the way here, and now we have something where Circle doesn't work? I mean, yeah, we've had a couple of times where it didn't necessarily work in the past. But no matter what, Circle doesn't work here. So that's kind of weird and kind of funny at the same time, I guess. Well, then I guess we have to default to looking to the right, so I guess we have to use square button to beat this chapter. That's unfortunate. Fine, I have no choice.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
It's either circle button, it's either square, or I can't progress and get my platinum. That's highly unfortunate. Soft lock, yeah. This challenge didn't. Well, technically speaking, it would have gotten soft lock all the way back in season 1, episode 2, when you climb up the staircase. Because when you're going up the staircase, if you use the circle button at some point, you insult the woman and she kills you. So, technically, it would have ended all the way back in season 1.
A silver, huh?
Well, I mean, that could have been a lucky shot.
Yeah, that's surprising. So, it's another place where you cannot use circle to progress.
All right. Now you just went and earned yourself a gold.
Call soft lock when you wish to pick something, but unless you do what the game demands, you don't progress.
Come on, Clem.
Pretty much here. That's actually very surprising, though. The game doesn't usually do that. This challenge is a terrible idea. Oh, believe me, I know this challenge was a terrible idea. Look at the decisions I've had to make and how rare some of my choices have been.
Out every now and again. Have some fun.
I don't know. It felt like I wasted time. I should have been helping.
Oh, come on. Life's too short to be a stress ball all the time. A sim loves giving me crap about having a good time. Always telling me I'm not thinking long term. We need to guarantee our future. All that horse shit. But I tell him right back. There's only one guarantee. This moment.
And he's not wrong. In the middle of the apocalypse.
Might as well enjoy it.
Coming on a little strong,
I'll
sir.
tie your friend here and reset the snare if you go check on a sim.
Clem! Clem, come here!
Something bad happened? Ooh, we eating tonight.
It's a baby.
Well, all meat is good meat.
It's not enough. Release it. Let it get bigger.
That actually makes sense.
Oh my. But we'll be even hungrier tomorrow if we don't let him go.
Tomorrow doesn't exist, dingus.
Well, he's not gonna
Today.
grow
And
by
today I'm
tomorrow.
hungry. We're hungry. Are you gonna do it? I can't.
Oh, this is gonna be ugly.
Ooh.
I mean, we need the
There
food.
really isn't a lot of meat on that.
People need the food. Today.
All right. Well, the
Soft locks are
snares have
usually
all been
game breaking type of
reset
glitch.
now.
Oh yeah, I know what soft locks are.
We good to go now, or what?
I'll take this back. You two should meet up with Brody and Violet and see if they've managed to snag any fish. This isn't gonna be enough for the whole school.
I like fish.
That's great.
I like some fish, not all fish.
Follow me. The
All
girls
seasons
are
we had to
probably
pick
near
something
the
that wasn't the
shack.
circle button. Yeah, I mean, we've had to sometimes
You like
use
fish?
things that weren't
I
circle
once
button
ate
to
a whole
progress
shark.
through
Oh,
dialogue and stuff. But that's the first time we've had to do it to, like, for, like, an action like that I can remember.
Where's Vi and Brody?
They should be here by now.
Clem, look. Monster.
So,
Why
Walker.
wouldn't have just left this out in the open? Wait, isn't that one of our spears? Clem, lock's busted.
Can I explain
It
what a
might not
hard
be
lock
alone.
is? Is it when, like, hardware fails or something, maybe? Like the Red Ring of Death or something? Season 2 probably had the best circle button options. Yeah, Season 2 wasn't too bad.
It's clear.
Holy shit! This place is wrecked. All our supplies are gone. I'll take a look around outside.
Hard lock
Hold
is
tight.
permanent game breaking glitch. You do something or an event happens to force you to full restart. Oh, okay. Oh, like corrupted save file. Oh yeah, like what used to happen to me on freaking Homefront the Revolution. The first 2 times I tried to play through it.
Hand rolled. Is this a Bible page?
Clementine?
What the hell happened in here? Do any of the kids smoke?
Nope, nothing to smoke.
No sign of our thief.
Thief?
Oh shit. We just walked a mile of river and the traps were all empty. No fish. None.
Someone robbed us?
Oh great. And now we're gonna starve.
Well, you're not gonna starve not eating for 1 day.
Fuck. Fuck. It's just... Fuck, it's okay.
Save Pete, save Nick, save Alvin, let Sarah die and stay with Kenny, let Bonnie
We're
die.
gonna be fine.
Like I said, I still
Take
think
a
the
second.
best outcome would have been
And hold it. Just shut the fuck up, okay?
staying with
Excuse me?
Kenny until you get to the settlement and then separating at the settlement because then Kenny could technically still be alive in Season 3, whereas the
Figure it out.
decision we made meant that he was dead in Season 3.
What do we do? Eat rocks?
I think that's really the only thing that could have ended up a little bit better.
Kick us out.
Oh yeah, let Jane die, that's
Well,
true.
Let's not find out.
Red Circle of Death, straight out deadlock. Hardest and worst possible type, breaks the machine. Knocking on my wooden table here, that hasn't happened before.
The train station. It's not too far from here.
I don't know, that's pretty far outside our perimeter.
There was food in there when AJ and I passed through. It's worth a look.
You sure there
I
was
think
food?
Bonnie Die was the best.
Yeah,
That was a good
some of
one.
it was destroyed in the explosion, but there has to be something left. There was so much there.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, she was definitely up there as being among the worst. Ooh, that's quite a few walkers. It's like 10 whole walkers. Why can't we have one of the people with a bow?
That's where the food
If we had a
is.
bow, we could deal with this easily.
Worse than last time, though.
Yeah, I see like 10 to 11 walkers.
It's either die here or die from hunger. Take your pick. Clem, maybe you should scope things out. You know the place better.
Let me get a closer look. Can't be too careful.
Kind of feel like we're going to have to do 3 streams. We might, honestly. This episode's a lot longer than I remembered it being.
Could climb up there.
As we're only on Act 2. Out of 3. Now, Act 3 is short.
We barely got out of here. It was close.
Sounds scary.
I don't remember how long the rest of the season is, though. If only there was a kill Arbo option. Petite Russian boy, yeah. Yeah, he was... I can't remember, can you kill him? No, you can't. No matter what, you don't get to be the one that kills him if it happens.
That bell might be able to get the walker's attention. They do like to
Soft lock, you get the key for a door. Sell it by accident, the door remains locked. Hard lock, key spawns outside the map. Deadlock, the console dies.
If one of us climbs up there and starts...
Yeah, again, knocking on the wood, that doesn't happen, but...
I'd like to make an alternate suggestion.
Then again, I mean, at least the PS5 is a little easier to get nowadays than it was 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago when I got mine.
Say no to a face like that.
I'll go with you.
Which character is my most hated?
Fine, I'll do it. But if I die,
Probably Sarah?
you first. I'll distract him.
Just because she didn't even have any will to try to survive.
I'll try to redirect the smelly
I mean, Bonnie screwed all sorts of stuff up, but Sarah had, like, no intention to try to survive.
You can do your thing.
Good luck.
Doesn't die no matter what, okay. That was the game you'd get hard locked from. It can happen. I've gotten locked out of quests before. So yeah, I got locked out of a few quests in the past, like quests that you're not normally supposed to get locked out of. Like, one of them was the Oasis quest. Yeah, there was a... Oh, is he gonna come after me? Yes, he is. Like, the Oasis quest is not supposed to be missable, but I had a weird time on one playthrough of it where the game, like, straight up wouldn't... The people in Oasis got, like, attacked by the Enclave out of nowhere, and because of that, they all became hostile. You have a machete. Oh, wait, no, that's not a machete. That's a cleaver. Never mind. I thought that was a machete. If it was a machete, this would be a little bit different. But no, cleaver isn't going to be the best weapon in the world. It's very short. Sarah the Crybaby from Season 2. Yep. Pretty bad, but she hated Bonnie more. I mean, that's fair, but, like, Sarah just annoyed me because she had, like, no will to survive. Bonnie's definition of betrayal. I guess that's true.
Just give him a second.
But yeah, like I had that time in Oasis where that glitched out. Nothing I could do about it. And I'm sure there's been other times where stuff glitched out on me before. I think something glitched out on me on my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas back in the day.
Okay, AJ and I will sneak in, grab the food, and get out.
Sounds good. Let's make it quick.
Imagine taking advantage of a guy that literally offers you supplies and then you bring your gang over to take his home. Evil, yes, but she at least has a will to try to survive. I knew that was going to happen. I saw that coming. At least she had a will to try and survive. Compared to Sarah. Why did we not kill these walkers before?
Yes, these will be perfect.
Clem, look.
An oil lamp.
Try it out. See if it works.
Maybe you should look in the bags and make sure that there's stuff in them before you take them. Oil lamp's a good find, though.
Gonna need your help on this one, kiddo. You still got your gun?
Anything would have happened if Lee had not met Clem.
Just in case.
Probably she would have died. And that would have been the end of it. Clem would be dead if Lee did. Yeah, probably. She also messed up more than Sarah did. Getting Walter killed, making Clem trust Carver, even getting Luke killed. I mean, yeah, but again, she at least tried to stay alive.
Good job, AJ. Is there more?
A jar of rice. That'll last all of a day.
Keep it coming.
I mean, it's still a day, so... one day's better than no days. More rice. Mayonnaise? Is that mayonnaise, or what the hell was that? More rice. Now that's 3 days worth of rice.
Slowly. Don't yell.
Oh, right. Yep, there's an enemy here.
I won't hurt you. I don't have to.
What do you want?
I just want food. Same reason you're here.
Sarah only got her dad killed. Lee had died. He not met Clem. I don't know if Lee would have died.
You and your friends made a lot of noise out there. Wasn't hard to follow.
Looked like Banana Milkshake. Technically Nick as
You
well.
live close by?
He got shot before getting to
You
her.
knew about this place already.
You screwed up our
Made
traps.
some effort to get inside.
I've seen those cigarettes before. You messed up our traps, didn't you?
Guilty as charged. But it was an honest mistake. I can be a real butterfinger sometimes. You look a little young to be out on your own. You got a group? Count you.
Tell me about your
outside,
group
I'm thinking.
first.
Maybe more?
Tell me about your group first.
Game's main characters are literally Lee and Clem if you want to count Michonne, not sure, and Javi.
It's just me and my ugly face out here. Lonely, ugly, and hungry. Now, I'm gonna fill this pack real slow.
We worked hard to get this stuff.
How did he get in there?
Well, hey there, Squirt. Playing hide and seek, are we?
Ooh.
That's impolite.
I mean, obviously AJ's not going to die.
I'm not stealing. This isn't yours.
I can kill you, you know.
Come on, kid. I'm faster than you.
Obviously AJ's not going to
Listen up,
die.
Squirt. You're gonna quit pointing that gun at me and let me go my Mary. You understand?
AJ, lower the gun.
Clem, he's stealing our food.
Alvin Jr., now!
Wise woman.
Clem, we're running out of time. We need to get out of here.
Don't panic. I was just leaving.
He didn't take all of it. He only took like half of it.
Dinner?
Who in the fuck was that?
Just take a bag and fill it up.
Telling him to be stupid. When it isn't theirs. Yeah, he's not wrong. It's not theirs either. And we still got plenty. Like, we still got 2 full bags full. Like, yeah, it would have been better if we got all 3 bags, but... we still got 2 full bags of food, so... it could have been worse. Like, it really could have been a lot worse.
What happened in there?
Just move. I'll tell you on the way.
Look, we still got 2 bags of food. We didn't have to kill anyone. We didn't waste our 2 bullets. We only have 2 bullets. We didn't waste any ammo. That ammo might be a lifesaver someday.
You are not listening
But
to
of
me.
course we know that he's
Listen to
lying.
me. I am
Obviously
telling
he's
you
part
that
of a
the place
group.
was
And I
ransacked.
remember exactly who leads said group. Gonna encounter that at the start of episode 2.
Y'all a while.
How poor are they that have not patience?
Sim! Mitch!
Chickpeas, rice.
Food!
That's like a lot of food.
Observant as ever, Mitch.
I can't believe this. Look at it.
You're our savior, Clem.
Like, seriously.
I get that a lot.
Tell me something I don't know.
I'll allow this.
Speaking of the
universe
worst Walking
because
Dead characters,
I'm
Larry. And it
Thank
sucked
you,
because I had to be
Bruce.
nice to him. 'Cause I had to side with Lily in season 1 because of the circle button. Had to turn on Kenny.
Station, that's outside the safe zone. We'd have even more, but we ran into the creep that fucked up our fish traps.
Creep? What creep?
Clem saw him smoking those nasty-ass Bible cigarettes.
He had weird, different colored eyes.
Did he follow you?
No, I let him have some food, and then we lost track of him in a swarm of walkers.
You just let him take our food?
Well, he was going to kill us if we didn't.
Now he knows we're out here and he'll come back for more. What the hell were you thinking? This is fucked.
If I hadn't done what I did, he would have shot us. I made the right call.
Bullshit! What if there are others? You don't know what people are capable of out there.
Yeah, but we would have died.
I just can't. I won't.
You know as well, yet people fear
Not
zombies, not
again.
realizing the fact they're already living around
hell's going
zombies
on
that we
here?
call sheeple.
She took them outside the safe zone. They
And said
saw
Larry didn't
someone.
deserve to
You
die.
know what
Oh yeah,
that
he deserved to
means.
die.
Just means...
It just sucks that I had to kind of side with them.
It's happened before.
Kenny saves you regardless of what you choose. Yeah, that's true.
You can't.
Oh yeah,
be
Kenny's definitely the
serious.
better character. No one's gonna
Go
deny
somewhere and
that.
Talk about this.
Oh,
If anything happens, I'm holding you.
that escalated quickly.
Clem, I know I asked you for help. You did. You did. But... Shit. God.
Sorry,
I got you
went outside the
food.
Safe zone.
I got you a lot of food.
Didn't see any other option.
Yeah, I know. It's just hard keeping this together. Well, at least we're eating tonight. For the next few, I'd wager.
Yeah, you're eating for like a week on that.
I'll go talk to Brody. Thanks for the haul, Clem. You guys should go enjoy it. You've earned it.
They cooked that
Don't
fast.
sweat it, Clem.
How did he get that cooked so
Ever since we
quickly?
lost Sophie and Minnie, Brody's been freaked out by anything that happens past the safe zone. She'll be all right eventually.
Still, we should make sure this is a one-time thing. We can take Rosie out in the morning, see if she catches a scent. You know, just in case.
I'm gonna go clean up.
How did they cook that so quickly?
I think I'll go too. See you later.
Also, do they ever clarify where they're getting their water from
They're just
for
sad.
everything, for cooking and all that other stuff, or
Sad.
not?
Why?
My sisters died around this time last year. I think it's starting to get to people.
I think it would have gotten to them right when it started, and they'd be moving a little bit past
Not
it by
really.
now.
Dying's not scary. I mean, it's sad, but
Yeah, becoming a walker's
not
worse.
scared.
Didn't even
Being a
care about
walker
when
is
Larry
not
died. Oh
worse
yeah,
than
I
being
certainly
dead.
didn't care about when
How
Larry
do you
died.
know? Maybe being a walker is really nice.
I doubt
I doubt it.
Me too. But it's not like you can go ask one. I try not to focus on them being gone. I like picturing where they'd be now, instead.
Oh yeah,
Larry was
Kenny
awesome
killing
at
him no
things.
matter what.
She'd build a place big enough for all of us to live. And paint it too. And Minnie'd be playing whatever new song she wrote. I guess death doesn't scare me because I know I have something waiting on the other side. Someplace safe and happy.
Oh yeah, you're hitting him hard,
there.
aren't you?
I don't know. They might let in a few. And Minnie and Sophie always like the bad guys in stories.
Who are those guys?
The walkers who killed them,
You want them there too?
they weren't always walkers. Wherever this place is,
I think this kid has some
everyone was a
problems.
person again.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
possibly.
draw the walkers the way
But I guess, you know, after surviving in a zombie apocalypse for
Sometimes I draw
7
Minnie and
years, you
Sophie
might
the way they
might
probably
change.
left them. But sometimes I draw this too.
Can I be there?
Sure. You want to be there too? I promise I'll draw you well.
Aww.
No thanks.
I would have rather been in it.
Okay.
I wouldn't have had a problem being in it.
Is it okay if I stay in the picture? If you don't mind?
Sure.
That's fine.
Here you go.
Really?
You can add yourself later if you want.
Oh, that's a collectible. So some of the collectibles are actually nearly unmissable
It's
then.
getting late.
Because that's the second one now that you
guys
sort of
should
get
get some
automatically.
Aren't you
I've
coming?
been fine with him if he didn't
Not
try to
yet.
kill Lee, because at that point he
I
could have
wanna
some sympathy
finish this
for him,
first.
but no, he took it too far. Yeah.
Night.
See you tomorrow.
Like mentally, yeah. I mean, again though, they're all surviving in a zombie apocalypse. You're not probably going to be normal after surviving through all this. We're just now finishing Act 2 of Episode 1.
It's clear.
Time for bed, little guy.
Alright, so
I
we get to
stay
put
up?
up our new collectible.
Nope.
2 more minutes.
Tell you what, you lay down, and then we'll see.
I remember being that way as a children.
You full from dinner?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was.
I like it here. We gotta go hunting. And Lewis let us hit the walker like a pin... a pin...
Pinata.
Yeah. And that was scary, but it was fun. It's
It was
nice,
pointless, but
not
entertaining.
driving everywhere or running away. But the ranch was nice too.
The trophy
Before
guy for
the
Fallout 4.
This
How come it's a
isn't the
50-hour
ranch.
platinum? It's faster now than it was on the PS4
Do
version.
you like it?
There's more DLC stuff you can use. All the DLC
Now
is
that I know.
releasing at the same
I
time.
like it. But
Like, you
I'm
get
not
all the
sure if I
DLC with
trust
it
everyone.
that makes Benevolent
hard
Leader
to trust
potentially
people sometimes.
many times
Do you
easier
trust
than
me?
it was back in the original day.
Always.
Because the original version, Benevolent Leader was a lot harder.
Clem.
Yeah?
It's
you
a lot
let
more
that mean
doable
man go
now.
at the station. You let him take food from us. It wasn't right. I didn't like it.
You don't get to make that call, kiddo. When we're out there, I'm the one that does what.
You make sure we're always safe.
And you're
And
the
plus,
one
there's
that
extra,
does
like,
what.
quests you can do to
Listen
get
to
you
you.
really good, like, overpowered
Still,
equipment. Not to mention,
it
we've
made it
got
seem soft.
better pathing figured out for finishing missions quickly.
So you're so tough,
For not having to do as many playthroughs of the game.
Who's Mr. Softy now? That's what I thought. There, you gotta stay up 2 minutes more. Time for sleep.
I'll lay down when you blow out the light.
All right, give me a minute.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'll be making a New Vegas trophy guide. I don't know yet if I'm going to.
There,
It's a good drawing.
if you say so.
It'd be better if you were on it.
Like, at some point I might, but I don't know when. I wouldn't mind doing one, but the difference is that the New Vegas guide that's already up
So used to
is
finding us
pretty
everywhere.
good.
Never knowing when we'd find any
Whereas
supplies.
with Fallout 3, the original Fallout 3 guide that was up was really not good at all. It had a lot of incorrect information. Oh, well, we're forced to go to sleep with Square, so this season's another required Square button. Wow, okay.
Good night, sleep tight. Don't let a walker
For
bite.
3, 4, and the
And
written
if
guide
they
for
try,
76. And plus, I've been
never
doing
know.
DLC trophy guides for
Come
76.
on, play it right. One time.
Obviously not Shelter, because it already has a guide up, and I don't ever plan to play through that game again. But like with New Vegas again, the guide that's already up is actually, from what I remember, it's good. Compared to the original one for Fallout 3 that wasn't. Got Benevolent Leader without the DLC. Oh, nice. I mean, I think I did too, because I got the Platinum like a month after the game came out on PS4. Like 5 weeks after it came out or something. So I got Benevolent Leader before any DLC came out. Alright guys, I really gotta pee real quick. I know we're on to the last part of episode 1, but I gotta pee first, and then I will be right back, and we will finish episode 1, and hopefully still finish episode 2, because I don't think episode 2 is as long, from what I remember, so I guess we'll see here in a second. Alright, much better. Also got some more water. Sparkling water, because I'm the weirdo that drinks sparkling water. I mean, Shelter is a Fallout game, yeah. It doesn't mean I want to play it again. It's okay, but it's more of a simulation type game than an actual Fallout game. Shh. Don't know what to do tonight. Ghost of Tsushima or another PS1, PSP game or PS3 game. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima is still probably my favorite game from the last console generation.
What the hell?
And I mean, I never even played it on PS4. I waited, saved it to PS5, and it was absolutely worth it.
I think someone's in trouble.
Kind of gotten tired of collecting trophies on the Vita. Haven't even gotten the Platinum for the last 3 weeks. I haven't been getting very many Platinums.
Monster, we should kill it.
I mean, the games I've been working on, you know, Fallout 4, 100%, not necessarily hard, but very time-consuming. Power Wash Simulator, both versions back to 100%.
I'll be right back.
Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, one of those versions got done. Chuber Brook was a decent enough walking or point-and-click adventure game. Better, certainly not a shovelware game or anything. Just think of them in general. When you get home, you'll be able to do the games you left off. So, like, I've been playing... My most recent trophies have been definitely better than other times they have been. Because, I mean... Yeah, Road Bustle Online wasn't exactly a good game. That's fine. That was not a particularly good game at all. But it was also 1 cent, and it has online, and I didn't want to miss out on it. Chuberbrook was a decent point-and-click game. Battlefront Classic Collection isn't a quick platinum. Well, it's fairly quick and easy, but certainly not shovelware. Minecraft back to 100%. Both Power Washes back to 100%. Fallout 4, 100% done. This Walking Dead game, it's easy, but it takes forever. Daxter game was legitimately good. It was legitimately fun. Definitely recommend it. And then, you know, this giant pile of shit that I hate. But I should be able to get Perkaholic probably in, like, the next day. Because I have 8 of the 9 perk cans ready, and I have a large rucksack for them, so... I just need to get... I either need to get the explosive... It's called, like, explosive something? Like explosive diarrhea or something?
Basement.
I still need to get that perk. Either as a perk can, or I need to get into a lobby where it spawns. Close to where you... Well, at least where I can find it.
Can't pick it.
So I'm not worried about that one. The 50,000 kills, obviously, I'm not worried about. It's just going to take absolutely freaking forever. It's literally going to take more time than all the other trophies combined. And then I should be able to do the level 3 or Story Act 3 and the Orcus boss fight on Friday. That's the plan, is we're going to try to join up and do it on Friday or maybe even tomorrow. Because I think we've got a group ready for it, so... I don't think the fight's overwhelmingly hard, actually. If you have a decent group that knows what they're doing, I don't think it's all that hard. I think the hardest part's gonna still be doing the 5 contracts in the high threat zone in a single game. Alright, so we gotta get into there, but we need to find a brick, I believe. Or, like, a bottle or something to break it. Modern Warfare 2, yeah. It'll eventually be 2 terabytes if they keep this shit up. I just wish that they would do what Destiny 2 went with. And decided to start focusing only on, like, in-game type trophy achievements that aren't, like, actual PlayStation or Xbox achievements and trophies. Because they still have, like, an achievement type system in it. It's whatever it was called, like... Crap, what was it called? I don't even remember. Like, Triumph Seals or something. Whatever it was originally. I think it's still Triumph Seals or something. They switched over to that, which was a lot more... Which was kind of better. Because then we don't get trophies anymore. You can just play the game for fun if you enjoy it, or delete it if you don't. I didn't mind Destiny 2. I prefer Destiny 1, especially when we were going, like... In all honesty, that was back during, like, the COVID era when me and Ghost were playing through that game together, and we actually had a lot of fun with that game, and even doing all the raids and stuff like that and getting the 100%. Yes, we got carried through the raids and such, obviously. I'm not denying that. But we actually had fun with that stuff. It was actually an enjoyable 100%. Destiny 2, not so much.
You're making me mad! Oh, we have to tell the others about what you
And Destiny 2, of course, has changed its trophies like a million times at this point.
Clem!
Yeah, nah, that sucks. That wasn't trophies in the PS5 version because you're sure Black Ops 6. I don't think so. Because
Didn't exactly sound like a polite conversation.
none of the developers release DLC trophies anymore. We haven't had a DLC trophy since Cold War in 2020. But that was only one DLC. One single DLC that released on day one. And before that, yeah, we got Modern Warfare 2019, but it only had one DLC with one trophy. prior to that, of course, we got way more DLC
Say what you have
trophies.
to say.
But yeah, we didn't get any DLC trophies with those, or we only got that little bit of DLC with those two games. Didn't get any DLC trophies for Vanguard. Didn't get any DLC trophies for specifically Modern Warfare 2, outside of Modern Warfare 3 getting added to the same list, of course.
Marlon was so ashamed of what...
Oh yeah, he like kills her. Good job. You just killed a person. An innocent person.
What have you done?
So yeah, Black Ops... I don't think they're gonna do DLC trophies anymore for Call of Duty. Like, actual trophies from the same game, getting multiple lists in that way. I mean, they're gonna keep getting added on as DLCs to Modern Warfare 2 for a while. But I don't think they're gonna get additional, like, DLC trophies added on to it from the same game, if that makes any sense. So whatever list we get for Black Ops 6 is all the trophies we're gonna get for Black Ops 6, I think.
Clem, just stay still.
Now, that being said, Black Ops 6
Clementine, remember?
is the best looking Call of Duty game we've probably gotten since, like,
You and AJ both. What danger?
probably Modern Warfare 2019.
He's scared. And when he's scared, he gets
I mean, I was hyped for Modern Warfare 2019. It turned out to kind of be a letdown, in my opinion. Now that the multiplayer is so stupidly broken and weird and not anything like it used to be.
Those raiders come back. Marlon said he'd let him.
Black Ops 6 is going to have a really good campaign, I think. Because Cold War apparently had a really good campaign. And I actually do want to do Cold War. I actually do want to do Cold War. The only problem with Cold War, of course, is not even the Mama Back trophy. I'm not even that worried about it because of the whole advanced start feature and the first-person view. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not a bad zombies player. I'm not too worried about that. Only thing I'm worried about is, of course, the Fire Team trophy that requires, like, 16 people to boost or something. Because Ghost and Killer did that, like, 2 years ago. Like, they did it a couple of years ago. And even then, it wasn't a good time.
I can't let you talk to the others.
Wow, you're a piece of shit. Black Ops 6 is one of the newer COD games. Going back in an old franchise. But I mean, again, like, Cold War only had... It was a Black Ops game, and it only had one DLC to it, and it was a DLC that released, like, on the same day as the base game, so... I don't know. I don't really see it happening. Because, I mean, Modern Warfare 2019 got more Spec Ops missions later on, but those Spec Ops missions never got trophies or anything. Zombies, I'm sure, has expanded over time, and it no longer has trophies, or new trophies. And she's dead, yep. Except for the multiplayer.
From both sides.
Because, yeah, we've never gotten multiplayer DLC in a Call of Duty game outside of COD Ghosts. Ghosts is the only one where we got some level of multiplayer DLC. And that was very minimal. It was just you had to play certain maps and shoot a cryptid egg on certain maps. Supposedly COD Ghosts is actually in the same timeline as Infinite Warfare. Or at least Extinction Mode from COD Ghosts is in the same timeline as Infinite Warfare. Which is interesting. Because, like, supposedly COD Ghosts Extinction is in the same timeline as Infinite Warfare. Because of one of the Infinite Warfare DLCs. Ooh, yep. We don't have a knife, do we? She ain't getting up from that. She's not getting up from that, Clementine. I think you're fine. OG Modern Warfare Trilogy, only Modern Warfare... Yeah, that's true, because, like, Call of Duty 4's only DLC was one map pack. With 4 maps. Modern Warfare 2 got 2 DLCs that were multiplayer maps. Modern Warfare 3 did get Spec Ops missions, so it kind of made sense. But I'm also worried that now we're going to get Modern Warfare 4 in 2025 at this point. I really think that's what's going to happen, given how the story in Modern Warfare 3 ends and how stupid it is. I suspect that we're going to get a Modern Warfare 4 in 2025, which sucks. I don't want to see that happen. And then Sledgehammer in 2026. I don't know, maybe they'll make Advanced Warfare 2. I wouldn't be against Advanced Warfare 2 because Advanced Warfare did have a legitimately decent storyline and a very good villain. Then again, Kevin Spacey's probably blacklisted by now. And if you believe the Q drops, he's dead, but that's another story for another day. I'm willing to platinum most of the COD games if it wasn't for the online stuff. I'd be more willing to play them all if it wasn't for the damn DLC. Well, Black Ops 4 not necessarily, because Black Ops 4 is what it is. And Black Ops 3 PS3 is unobtainable. But like Advanced Warfare PS3 I would totally do if it was available. Or if the DLC wasn't so bad, I mean.
She's in the basement. She murdered Brody.
What?
Black Ops Declassified, I still want to do at some point. Because again, apparently you can, there's a way to like hack it to be able to, or not hack it, but to be able to play it on a PS TV. And that makes me a lot more willing to play it if it's doable on a PS TV.
You hit her so hard, her head split open.
Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 have Spec Ops to worry about. Black Ops 1 has that annoying zombie stuff. Black Ops 1 zombies isn't that annoying, at least in the base game. The DLC's a little bit tougher. Advanced Warfare with Exo Survival, they got... Yeah, Exo Survival got a lot harder.
What did you do?
Honestly, I didn't mind Extinction that much.
We saved their lives when anyone else would have kept walking. We fed them. We kept them warm. And this is how they thank us. Guns being pulled and murder. Well, fuck them.
Fuck!
Marlon!
You shoot me, and what do you offer up to your Raider friends when they come knocking?
What the hell is she
Yeah.
talking about?
He won't do it, because he needs us alive.
Shut up.
Brody told me Marlon was gonna give me and AJ up to Raiders in exchange for safety. The same way he gave up Sophie and Minnie.
Uh-oh. Dropping some truth bombs.
Clementine, let her talk.
Brody told me the truth, and that's when Marlon killed her.
Come the fuck on! They only met up with these raiders because Clem insisted they go out there. Quite the coincidence, isn't it? Shame I don't believe in those. Think about how scared we all were when the adults left. I pulled us out of that fear. I gave us all courage.
So yeah, like when it comes to Call of Duty,
Who are you all gonna believe,
I still want to do both versions of Cold War someday. Depending on how bad the rest of this Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer zombies experience goes, will make me more willing to do the PS4 version. Kill a Violet. I hope that's gonna work.
You have to believe me.
You don't! You met her like 2 days ago!
And then Declassified I'd like to do at some point, and probably will do at some point, but Black Ops 4...
Guess you never will.
Unless it becomes really easily boostable with like 2 people, then even then you have all the DLC crap to do. Because I've heard the horror stories of those Easter eggs.
She's my friend too. So is Brody.
But the only ones I know for a fact I'll never do are Black Ops 3 on the PS3 and probably Advanced Warfare on the PS3.
It will all feel safer.
I know you know bullshit.
So those 2 I don't plan to do, and then just
You're telling me you buy his story?
maybe Black Ops 4, depending on if it ever became boostable with 2 people or something. I'm not going to count it out as being impossible. It might be possible someday to boost with 2 people.
Why am I not surprised?
Put down the gun now.
And if I do both versions of Cold War, that would be pretty solid.
Be reasonable.
Because only one version is going to take a long time. I do the PS4 version first, and then auto-pop everything on the PS5 with one more action of each thing, including the fire team thing,
Don't understand at all, do you?
it won't take as long.
I'm trying.
And Cold War only has one DLC to worry about. So we'll see.
He's lying to you.
Why is it always raining? They gotta make it intense.
Look what happened to Brody. To Sophie, Minerva.
Sure, you can beat it to veteran difficulty.
I made the right
World at
call.
War's Platinum. I mean, I would say that World at War's Veteran is easier than COD Classic.
Excuse me?
I didn't realize we were so fucking expendable. Dick told me they...
About half the missions aren't terribly difficult, and then half the missions are pretty difficult.
Why would you
It makes everything look more dramatic. It's overdone. Pretty much, yeah.
trusted you, Marlon.
Easy, because he's a coward.
Didn't want to do Advanced Warfare. Yeah, I don't... It's not because it's buggy.
Stage some kind of rescue.
Nah, the DLC, it's not that it's buggy, it's the fact that the DLC is harder on the PS3 version.
You killed Brody because...
I mean, I did it on the PS4, but on the PS3, for one, the game's gonna play a lot worse. And two, the Descent DLC is harder because the blunderbuss isn't in the game, as far as I'm aware. From what I've read, the blunderbuss is not available on the PS3 version in Zombies. And that makes the PS3 version a lot harder, because the blunderbuss is how you beat Oz fairly reasonably during double feature mode or whatever it's called. Because that kills the final boss in, I think, 8 shots. Versus, you have to do it with the Lynx as like your best weapon in the other version, in the PS3 version.
You were just the only one who couldn't see it.
Seen plenty of people 100% it. I mean, I'm sure you can do it. It's just not something I know if I want to do ever. Again, Black Ops 3 PS3 is never going to happen no matter what. It's unobtainable now, and it's never going to get fixed. Unless it were to be fixed and be doable with 2 people or 2 consoles, is the only way I would ever do it, but I don't see that happening. Same thing for, oh! That escalated quickly. Same thing for Black Ops 4. Ult would only do it if it became boostable with 2 people. Or 2 consoles, because then I could play it, one on my PS4 and one on my PS5.
I aimed for the head.
Well, you wasted one of our 2 remaining bullets. Good job, kid. Okay, that's episode 1. Wow, that took over 2 hours. Good lord, that was a long episode. Okay, that's fairly even. I would have agreed with killing the Walker couple, though. That would have made more sense to me. That's pretty even. That's pretty equal. That's pretty fair. That's pretty equal. No complaints there. It's only offline co-op. You might as well try it. Nah, Advanced Warfare isn't offline co-op. I mean, you can do it offline, but I don't have another person to play with. Okay, most people convinced him to sleep on the bed, so Circle wasn't bad there. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. But it's what the Circle button toldeth. Turn 61. Really? That actually surprises me that it's that big of a gap. I thought it would have been closer than that. So, I had 2 popular decisions and 2 that were pretty competitive, and only 1 that was really bad. Brody is dead. Well, she dies no matter what. Marlon was shamed when you told him he was pathetic, and he felt proud when you trusted... Well, he's dead, so it doesn't actually matter what he felt. 10 was understand. 70% of left 10 feeling bitter. Huh, okay, so even with Circle, that was a fairly popular choice. By David from Lost Boys. A majority leave AJ hardened. Okay, I think that's a good thing. 61% let... I'm actually in the majority on a lot of decisions. I'm actually in the majority on, like, a lot of my decisions right now. That's quite surprising. Yeah, 2 out of the 6 items, those don't matter. I'm actually, like, in the majority, though, which is kind of funny. Okay, well, that was interesting. Let's go ahead and sink that trophy in. How common is this? I'm just curious, how common is this? Yeah, 35% of people. So, literally no one played the Michonne DLC. Literally no one played Michonne. Because Season 3 ends at 37.5% completed Season 3. Season 2, 43%. Season 1, 31%. Well, that was the DLC. 51% for the base game. And then we have Season... Yeah, so no one played Michonne. I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised, but... Dang. People really don't like the Michonne level. I'm not saying I did, but... It's surprising that it was that little. Would have surrendered to.
Walking Dead. AJ and I have been
It's like more
searching
players enjoy
for a
Clem the
long
GF.
time.
Yeah, looks like it is.
Someplace.
That was long. That was a long episode.
Just when we
You were to
thought
play
we
the
found a
series
huge
elsewhere, I
stash
bet
of
majority
food.
of choices for Telltale
Turned
games are
out to be a
known.
trap.
Probably. I'm sure you could look them all up. Alright, I don't think episode 2 is as long as episode 1.
But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon.
Yeah, it looks like episode
Living
2 is
inside an old boarding
shorter.
school. It felt like a chance
So we're going to get through as
to
much
have
of it
a
as we
home,
can tonight.
A real one. We had to go back to the train
Waste
station. to see if
$15
any
for
food
Clem with
survived the
Lewis.
explosion.
I think it would be cool because that's not how my PS4 version, my original run of this went.
Risk it.
Original version, I
So
went
let
with
him take some
Violet.
of the food and leave. I found Marlon and Brody
So I would have liked to have
in the
seen the
basement
alternate option.
arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the
Alright, with
raiders
zero
to keep
advertisement, only
himself safe.
fans knew about it. Just like this 400 Days DLC or
He
500
attacked
Days, whatever it
Brody
is.
and locked me
I
in the
feel like the
basement.
400 Days DLC got more advertisement than the Michonne.
I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him to leave and never come back. But then... Marlon was dead. And AJ...
Okay, I
pulled the
literally
trigger.
just finished episode 1. I don't need to watch your recap thing. It's dumb. Well, it's not dumb, it's boring. Because I didn't play this season when it first released. I didn't play this until it came out on disc. And then I played it. Because at first, it looked like Season 4 was not going to be completed, because only the first 2 episodes released, then Telltale went under. So people thought that it wasn't actually going to be finished. Which would have been horrible if that had been a thing that happened. It would have become unobtainable. And there's a few other games like this that have become unobtainable over the years. People just weren't
Made you some
interested
coffee.
in 400 Days. Oh,
It
okay.
was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Typed OnlyFans. Who wrote OnlyFans?
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
Isn't this kid like 4 or 5 years old, you guys said, and he's drinking coffee? I didn't drink coffee till I was
Last
like
night.
21, probably.
I heard Lewis.
I was solidly into
Maybe
college the
called
first time I drank coffee. Nowadays, I drink a shitload of it every day. I drink like at least 2 to 3 cups of it a day, sometimes more.
No! Oh my god!
I've got that caffeine addiction going.
From the nurse's office.
He's dead.
He got shot in the head. What do you expect medicine to do?
He's dead.
A stim pack isn't gonna save that.
To give up. You saw how broken he was. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
I taught him to survive.
Lewis called me.
Oh, it's your fault for trying to kill me. I blame you guys for trying to kill me.
Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad.
Lewis was right. Sometimes.
Oh, we're gonna piss the kid off. Good.
Did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
Back off, all of you! You talked
Damn.
Clem down, and then they fucking murdered him.
Clem didn't do it. Clem ain't the one that did it.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like?
I mean, literally the
Should
same
we expect a
thing.
bullet
Yeah, I
too?
mean, I
That's not
see how
what
it read
happened.
now, yeah.
It's exactly what happened.
Marlon tried to kill
Started
us.
this. He killed Brody and almost got me too. AJ did what he had to do.
What he had to? He didn't have to shoot Marlon in the fucking skull. It was over.
I mean, I will agree with that. He probably didn't have to kill him.
Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem, if I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and
Situational
what
decision, he had to
happens
do
to
it.
monsters.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's
nothing
4 or
good.
5-year-old kid having to make some insane
forgive them.
decisions.
Murderers.
I don't necessarily
and some
blame him.
Monsters. They get a second chance.
Some monsters, not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
It is. We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right.
It
the
took it
others.
too far. He needs accountability. Thankfully, everyone will die. They're not immortal. True. You blame AJ. He did that
Saved you
thing.
from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch.
I mean, yeah, AJ didn't need to do it. I agree that AJ shouldn't have done it.
Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Jeez, yeah. Now you're gonna threaten these other people. Yeah, this is such a good idea. This is such a smart idea.
Stop, Mitch! This isn't helping.
Yeah, we're just making enemies here. We're just making more enemies here.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You told me your friend.
I haven't killed a lot of people.
But you didn't kill him.
Lee didn't become a monster. What the hell are you talking
Is
about?
that why you didn't kill him?
When did Lee become a monster?
You did is completely different.
I'm sorry.
When the hell did Lee become a monster?
I can still hear him telling me not to.
He even denied taking the food from the car in episode 2 with the circle button. The hell, Clem? You're throwing him under the bus now? That's not gonna help. Pretty much. Like situation zombies existing drug guys want to give up you and your kid together, self-defense. Yeah, but by that point, I feel like he had surrendered enough.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you
AJ
were
meant
brave last
monster as in zombie.
Like a
Oh, we did. Okay. Then that would make more sense.
Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decided that
This
stuff in
world
the
hunting
court-
is a must. World
That's
of
how it
jungle
works.
rules, social norms,
Worked
hunter or prey.
before. Back then, there were all
As it became a
kinds
zombie. Yeah, I
who
guess
was
that makes
innocent,
sense.
who was guilty.
Okay, find us the courthouse.
What's that?
That's where the trials happen. You appear before a judge.
Ooh,
are
according
no
to
more
people
judges.
on Twitter or X,
Guess
apparently
right.
Boogie2988 lied about having cancer.
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile started soon. See you out there.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Drink coffee. I like that option. Kenny killing Larry was justified because Larry wasn't going to survive. Yeah, and you had to stop him from turning into a zombie. Okay, let's go to the funeral. It's going to be faster.
Ready?
She kills Marlon because he listens to Clem about something. Oh, he's also very young. And growing up in an apocalypse. Man, 2.5 hours in, we're not even, like, remotely close to done with episode 2. So I still gotta get up and go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Because we just lost the last person that's higher up in our company that has any morals or any, like, ability to be even slightly kind to anyone. So now it's just Adam the asshole, the Indian bitch, and a lot of other people that we hate. Well, hopefully they're all gonna get brought down soon. Hopefully everything in those letter allegations were true. You know, I just realized something. They love to fire Japanese Americans because they've randomly fired 2 out of the 3 Japanese Americans in my company, and I'm the only one left. So apparently they love to fire Japanese Americans.
Tin said they used to have them.
So maybe I should give them a threat of the racism, the R card.
Gone forever.
I made them all sad. She was real small. Like if someone took you away.
I don't want to leak anything just in case there ends up being like a big court case and I could actually get some damages and stuff from it. If I can get some extra money out of it, I'm gonna wait for that opportunity.
About both of them. 10. You ready?
Yeah, whenever it's time, I will happily give everyone his email address and phone number.
Brody.
Now, he's already been signed up
So?
for... Let's see, what all did I sign him up for? He's signed up for gay porn, she-mails. He's signed up for how to get rich quick on the internet. He's signed up for the RNC and the DNC and the NAACP. He's signed up for both the Church of Satan and the Church of Scientology.
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing.
Since day one that Boogie lied about it.
We all saw
I didn't know, because, I mean, I really haven't followed him in a long time.
Yeah? Well, I don't
Did say I'd
appreciate
accuse him of
your
something
kid
really
murdering my
vile that he
friend.
never did. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that.
But I'm gonna, atone. Yeah.
There's no point, because there's a possibility that it's actually a true thing. Based on some things I've heard, there's a possibility that that accusation could end up being
You
true.
don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year,
So it could
none of
actually
this
end up
would have
being
happened.
entirely true.
She's got a point.
I'm not gonna do
before.
that.
AJ shouldn't have killed
I don't want it to backstab me. I'm just gonna stick to the facts.
See what I mean?
Stick to the things I know to be either true or most likely true.
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. We take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
What? You can't just kick us out.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, everything that I can accuse him of that legitimately happened is also pretty bad. And that very thing that I joked about in the past
Try to talk to him.
actually might be true.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
If I found the correct social media profile, I have reasons to believe it might be true.
could you guys go wait?
Because the social media profile I saw for him follows a lot of really weird accounts that post a lot of pictures of children and stuff. Or don't post, or don't have any, like, uploads at all. And it just, something about that just gives me a really, like, weird vibe. Like, people that he doesn't know that he follows that just post lots of pictures of their children and stuff. I don't know, something about that doesn't feel right to me. But he started the crypto scam. Yep, I remember that. That was pretty recent, though. Some people are disgusting creatures. Yeah, pretty much all of our higher-ups are. So, yeah, like, I was joking about that in the past, but those allegations, or those potential things that could have made his allegations might actually be true. Which is even more fucking disturbing. Because I don't think it's normal to follow a bunch of women that just post pictures of their kids all the time. Or a bunch of accounts that have no posts most of the time and that are privated. Just seems, something about it just feels off to me, you know? I hope he's not that evil either, but it's also possible it's not officially his social media account because he goes by multiple names to run his different companies. That is something I found out to be true. He also goes by the name Daniel for some reason. Yeah, he also goes by the name Daniel. So he goes by multiple names to run his different companies, so that's not sketchy at all. And yeah, if that is his social media profile, that's really creepy. It could be possible that it's not actually his, so I'm going to say that it's still allegations. But if it actually is his, then that gives me really weird vibes.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on. You don't want to be loud, do you?
If it was, you wouldn't mind going to jail for beating the crap out of him. Oh yeah, if those things turn out to be true, he ain't gonna survive a year in prison.
I'm still really, really mad.
If all that stuff turns out to be true, he ain't gonna survive a year in prison.
You have every reason to be upset.
Neither is the Indian bitch. Okay. That's what we call her.
Okay.
We all despise. Neither of them are gonna survive long in prison.
And we breathe.
Breathe.
There's a level of crime they've committed. Like I told you guys, they legitimately allowed the creation of fake patients for clinical trials. And totally were fine with it. That's some of the evil that they've done. You know, falsifying data for trials for medicines that might actually save that are going to be used on human subjects. And they falsify data by creating fake patients.
I know.
Stuff like that really makes me angry. Because that's something that I know for a fact is true. That's something I've seen happen. So, that's something I know for a fact is true. It's not even allegations. And that can get someone killed depending on the trial.
I didn't realize
if you falsify data for something that people are going to inject themselves with or something,
It's my fault they got angry.
you're literally playing with their lives.
I think they hate us both.
Counts he's following. Do they follow him back? I'm not entirely sure, but again, I don't have any guarantees that that's actually his account. There's a possibility it isn't him. Maybe it's family.
the other kids.
Yeah, I mean that's the possibility, and like I said, it might not actually officially be his account, but I have reasons to believe that it is. So, but yeah, he allowed for stuff like that. So,
We took the vote.
and then fired someone who complained about it,
Don't we get to vote? I vote
which
that we
is
stay.
again highly illegal.
That's not how it works.
And that's all something that I know for a fact to be true, because I saw it happen.
You're all fucking crazy. After everything Marlon did,
So that's
all the
not even
lies he told
allegations at that point. They can
How
be
you react, kicking us
called
out because we were
defamation
caught
or
up in
anything.
his
That's something
bullshit.
I've actually seen
Marlon
happen.
dropped his weapon, and then AJ killed him. How could any of us stand to be around you after he did that? How could we trust you?
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand?
So yeah, this whole thing, like, this whole company is going to become like a documentary in 5 years if all this stuff turns out to be true. Like the most corrupted clinical research organization in the entire planet is going to come out.
Then Lewis and I'll escort you out
Just
past
all the
safe zone.
horrible things they do.
Make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
Yeah, the way things are going, I feel like it's literally going to be like a documentary in a few years. And then, like I said, today, as of today, we lost, well, as of like a week from now, we lose the last person that's higher up that has any humanity whatsoever.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Well, that's good to know.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun?
Well, what do you think? Of course he does.
Hand it over.
Hell no.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary.
Oh, I hate that decision. Hell no. I don't like that decision.
Here, you can have it.
I hate that decision. No, I don't agree with that at all.
There. Happy? Can we go?
I wouldn't be doing that. Personally, I would not have made that choice. Indian person number in the company. She does something with finances, supposedly, but also, according to the allegations, sells the information of not only us, but the patients that we recruit for trials to Indian scammers. So that's what she does, because she's a part owner of the Indian branch of our company. So that's obviously a conflict of interest issue, but then, according to the allegations, sells our data to them, so that's what they do. Thanks for stopping by, TJ. I know it is actually, God, it's already past 11, and we're not even close to being done with episode 2. Good lord. I do not remember this game being quite this long.
Will we get another car?
Probably not anytime soon.
Lucky before.
So we're walking. My shoes are gonna break.
My sock's got a hole in it.
My feet are gonna bleed again.
We'll tear up a shirt.
They're
and
gonna
tie them
walk
up
in.
if we have to.
It's not so bad. I mean, you've done this before.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
Pretty good at it by now.
Don't pretend you give a shit.
I don't blame her on that. Yeah, I guess we are going to end up with Violet the way this is going.
We're here. The road's that way.
Anything you want to say before we go?
I've said plenty.
Thanks for trying to keep us.
Can I at least have the gun back?
I wish you could stay. I didn't want this.
If you really feel that way, take us back. Don't let them kick us out.
I can't, Clem. Half of them are convinced you're as bad as Marlon or worse. If you came back, someone else might get hurt. I can't risk it, I'm sorry.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to get kicked out either.
I must be stupid. I can't leave you out here unarmed.
Good. With our one bullet we have left. Yeah, we got like one bullet left.
Thanks.
Yeah, I never would have given that up.
Let's get going. The sun will set soon.
How do you know?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
How?
You can just feel it.
This
I don't
cold
know if that's
settles
a
on my
thing that
skin.
you can feel.
It happens right before a storm, too.
Now, I mean, technically, to be fair, I can tell when a storm's coming.
Haven't been on the road as
You can
long
kind of
as me.
smell it in the air if you're in the south.
Clem?
Hmm?
Will we be okay? I thought
Sure we will. We got 3 more episodes. Well,
someplace
like
new.
2.5 more episodes.
Someplace better.
I'll try not to mess it up.
Hide!
Uh-oh. Something going down.
Now come on out. I saw a couple of you on the road. How long do you think you can hide?
Yo, well, you got a double-barrel shotgun, so you only got one more shot.
The one Brody was
I suggest you go ahead and waste it.
Yeah. Stay here.
Wait until he gets a little closer.
No!
Oh, shit! Okay. I didn't expect that. You get bad headaches when a storm is coming.
Tough little bitch, aren't
Back from your walk. Oh, nice. Would have been nice to take a walk around here. It's too hot, though.
Walk away and we'll let you go.
Someone with an M... Is that supposed to be an M1 Garand? I don't think so. I don't think it's exactly right.
I wouldn't, boy. Any closer, your friend might get her head blown.
Oh shit, what's this gonna make me do? Yeah, it's a sawed-off shotgun, so he's only got 2 shots. Jeez. Don't do that to a kid. Come on,
I've seen
man.
these ones before. Fighters.
Zombie apocalypse will be hard on you with being hard to get your medicine. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing that kills a lot of people.
Marlon.
He's dead. Well, shit.
This can still work.
How about it? You want to take us back to your school? Help us talk to your friends? It's not like you have many other options.
I'm not helping you shitheads. Don't!
Yeah, this escalated quickly. But I remember who these people are.
Sure. If you do like we ask. Otherwise, I'm happy to crack his head open. You ever seen old fruit explode after you throw it at something? That's just how it'll look.
Polar meds, oh yeah. I would need to lose weight for my blood pressure issues.
Clementine.
Yep. It's Lily from season 1. She's back.
You probably don't remember me.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck who you are, you evil bitch!
You know what? I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all for that.
What the hell?
I don't blame her at all for that.
The fuck is this?
Yeah, stand on your own. Yep. It's Lily, the female dog.
Lee isn't with you.
Yeah, he's been dead for like 4 years.
He was kind to me, even after I shot that girl.
Man, she actually remembers that he was nice to us.
Never let me stay with the group. It was too easy to steal the RV and leave. He had too much faith in other people.
Yeah, he probably
why he kept
did.
you around. Probably why he didn't make it. Same thing will happen to you if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slip
You'll
down.
die first.
But you'll die first. Brave, but stupid. I'm surprised you made it this far.
I'm surprised too with all these circle options.
Fuck, we don't have time for all this.
We've got history.
Great. You know her, I know her. Point is, we've got a job to do.
We can help you raise that boy, Clementine. But we need you to do something for us.
What? Help you kidnap a couple more kids?
We don't need a couple. We need all of you.
We'll take you back to the Delta to join our people. We have walls, we have working solar panels, and we grow our own food. All we need from you is to go back to your friends and convince them to come peacefully. No one will be harmed.
I mean, we don't trust her, but
Here's what I'll do.
that's not the worst scenario in the world, if we're being honest.
That way, I'm sure you'll...
That ain't the worst scenario in the world.
It's an us or them kind of world, Clem.
Shoot!
Dang! Okay. I don't remember that happening. Well, that is... How did he hit him? His infinite ammo double-barreled shotgun? Yeah, he's got an infinite ammo double-barrel. It's one of those special infinite ammo double-barreled shotguns from the Resident Evil movies. These people are really bad shots, by the way. And that's an easy shot. Anyone who actually knows how to shoot a gun can make that one. M1 Garand. Yeah, the sight on the M1 Garand is kind of stupid. It's kind of small.
Oh shit.
But that would not be a hard shot to make. In the slightest. Uh-oh. I might have hit the wrong button. Oh no, that was supposed to happen. You're gonna die.
I think we lost him.
His infinite ammo double-barreled shotgun comes back. Stab. Kick, stab.
Clem.
Yeah, still a BZ. Nice. One has the infinite ammo. Yeah, pretty much. Everyone does have the infinite ammo cheat in the zombie apocalypse in media. Guy isn't always just gonna have 2 shotgun shells and then double-barreled sawed-off. Yeah, some people might have no shots in their double-barreled sawed-off. Or in the Resident Evil franchise, you might have like 12. I'm pretty sure that's what happens in the Resident Evil franchise. You might have like 12. Not to mention that you have a coin shot. Don't forget, Alice has coin shot in the 4th movie. She makes ammo out of quarters. Yeah, don't forget that Alice makes ammo out of quarters. Which don't fit in a 12-gauge shell, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. 12-gauge shell doesn't fit a quarter. It might fit a dime, but it doesn't fit a quarter. Oh, this looks bad. I'm going to die here. I'm totally going to die here. I have no idea why I went with that accent. Kick him. Kick him. Headshot. Why can't I kick him again? What? I hit triangle. Come on now, game. Well, Zeri's only been you caring about the guns, these characters. Yeah, pretty much it has been. Because I like some degree of realism in my video games. And we don't get that in Call of Duty anymore, or Battlefield, so I gotta care about it in a 6-year-old Walking Dead game. I'm one of those people that notices that shit in, like, movies and TV shows and stuff. And it annoys me. 'Cause I'm pretty big into guns in the real world out here, so it annoys me. It's like how half the games in Alice in Borderland could be cleared by bringing in a gun. And I get that it's Japan to where guns are not that common, but the Militant Corps has machine guns in the show.
No.
Oh, shit, I forgot about these people. Yeah, the Whisperers are in this game for some reason. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about them. Resident Evil and reminds you that you started RE6 before you finished Metal Gear Rising and really disappointed with the game. Oh yeah, RE6 sucks. It's the worst game in the main franchise by a wide margin. Yeah, RE6 is not a good game. It might be fun if you played it in co-op, but it's not a good game. Okay, so the kid got shot. He ain't surviving that. The hell was that? The random guy with the Walker mask on. He is a Whisperer. They're people that wear masks of zombies and act like zombies in order to blend in with them. And it's actually not a bad strategy. Because we know from both the TV series and the comic books and the game that just covering yourself in Walker guts can easily save your life. Can easily get you out of bad scenarios. It makes sense. Yeah, covering yourself in Walker guts can absolutely save your life. That's been proven many times. But yeah, they cover themselves with Walker skin and Walker guts to pose as zombies in order to blend in with them. I mean, again, it's not a bad strategy. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Me? I'll keep him still.
Oh, this is gonna end real well. You're gonna dig... What kind of ammo did you have in that? That's not buckshot. That is not buckshot. That is birdshot. The amount of places where he got hit and didn't die, that's fucking birdshot. That's not buckshot. If he got hit with buckshot there, he's dead. He doesn't have that part of his body still existing. Just gonna point that out real quick. Yeah, if he got hit with buckshot and it hit in those places, that many places, he's dead. That's birdshot. Those smaller holes, those are birdshot. The buckshot's also going to go a hell of a lot further through the body than this does. These are all on the surface of the skin. So that was birdshot.
Not to be loud.
It's okay, AJ. Just breathe.
Put your hands there.
I'm a surgeon instead. Being a surgeon doesn't involve knowing what birdshot versus buckshot is. Maybe a firearms instructor or something, but...
It's enough.
Nah, like... I'm not saying I'd be able to extract those fragments from someone's body.
Whoa. Easy, easy.
And the fact that he just gets right back up after that, yeah, it was birdshot. If you got hit with buckshot, you're dead from that. With that many hits, you're dead. That part of your body no longer exists. Your organs are gone at that point. Well, then again, though, it is lower left side, so maybe the spleen gets hit, so it might actually avoid most of the big organs. But even so, a kid that's 4 or 5 years old, he's not going to survive that. Just saying. Don't know if you finished Resident Evil 6. Don't really care for Chris and Jake. Did like Leon campaign. Yeah, the Leon campaign was okay. It was the only good campaign. The Ada campaign's not too bad either, just because you get to play as Ada. But, yeah, the Chris campaign is stupid, and the Jake campaign is extremely stupid. Outside of bringing back Sherry, of all characters.
Was part of
3 pieces of shrapnel.
themselves whisperers.
But how does the shrapnel happen, is the question. Because you saw there were a lot more dots on his body. There were a lot more dots on the kid's body. That was indicative of birdshot.
They attacked a community.
And the fact that it didn't go all the way through his body indicates birdshot. Because buckshot pellets are effectively as powerful as a standard bullet. Each are as powerful as a standard bullet. That's why I'm honestly surprised more mass shooters haven't used a shotgun with buckshot in it.
No thanks.
Because you can easily kill more people with that than an AR. If you know how to use a shotgun effectively.
Do you have a name?
Been a while.
Since?
I've said it.
Really enjoy the Ada campaign just because Ada's your second favorite character. That's fair, yeah. Don't care about Chris or Jake. Chris's campaign is dumb, and Jake's campaign is just even dumber.
James.
Up is twisting your head. Chris is your favorite character. Oh, I mean, I like Chris as a character for sure, but just that... Leon's campaign is the only one that's actually, like, legitimately decent in that game, because it's the only one that plays like old-school Resident Evil to any degree.
I know I'll kill the next one I see.
They deserve to die.
I shouldn't be so eager to see them again. They're at war up north. Their entire community against another.
Oh, we're still on Act 1.
To make them fight. Train them.
Yeah, we're still on Act 1, so we're not even going to get through
join their war.
Episode 2 tonight. This game might actually take 3 streams. Or this particular season might take 3 streams. It's longer than I thought it was.
Thank you.
You've not played RE5, and every game you've seen with him, you haven't really cared. RE5's fun, though. Like, yeah, RE5 has some problems.
Throw it. Distract him.
But I really don't mind RE5.
Not us. Not him.
Yeah, I really don't mind RE5. I think the game's pretty fun, especially if you played it in co-op. Now, if you don't play it in co-op, I can understand not liking it that much. Well, I hope you're going to put AJ somewhere safe. Okay, never mind. You're not running away from that.
It was difficult to send the herd in to save you.
RE1, 5, 6,
I
7.
didn't want them to
Revelations, Good Veronica. Yeah, he's in a lot of the games. And then Village, he's in Village. I still haven't played through Village, though. I've only played, like, the first half hour to an hour of it.
Hang around in the woods, saving random people?
After I left my group, I wandered. First time alone, ever. Saw war everywhere.
I remember getting a remake of Code Veronica. That would actually be kind of cool, because I've never played that one. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Here?
I've been living on the road for years. Doesn't matter where I started.
It matters to me. Where I was before all this.
Although I'd still rather get the RE5 remake that people really want. I know that it might not ever happen because people are concerned it's racist nowadays.
Washington.
Because God forbid you go to Africa and kill people that are not white. God forbid you kill people that aren't white.
The city. Dad ran a food truck. I helped.
Yeah, I definitely want the RE5 remake because, again, in co-op the game is fun.
His wound will need proper cleaning.
Yeah, he's got an infection. What do you expect? He's got an infection.
The school has medicine, but I don't think they'll share it.
All those bullets going into him, he's going to have a freaking infection.
You, isn't it?
You might be able to cauterize any wounds, but yeah, you're going to need medicine. And again, this kid is so young that buckshot's going to tear straight through him. So it's not buckshot, it's got to be birdshot.
Fight them off.
And I'm going to question this game for saying that it's buckshot because it's not.
You need medicine. You have to go back, or you'll lose him.
I have to go back to help them fight. And I'll kill Lily and Abel for what they did to AJ.
Revenge won't save him. I'll help you get back.
Capcom pulls off a move where they have Chris and Sheva walking into Africa and Black Guy turned into a zombie and some person says don't attack, it's racist. And the woke person just gets eaten up by the black guy and then the game starts. That would actually be kind of funny, but I don't see Capcom doing that. Yeah, it's like, do they not remember that in the first 3 Resident Evil games, we were in America and killed white people?
Okay, I will.
And then in the 4th game, we went to Spain and killed white Spanish people. In Resident Evil 6, we killed white people and Asian people, depending on what part of what campaign you're in.
Good night.
We killed white people and Asian people in 6. 7, we killed white people. Because we were in a bayou in Louisiana. I mean, it was mostly molded, but there were a handful of white humans there. 8 takes place in, like, a village in Europe again, I believe. So you kill more white people. So we do all that, but apparently going to Africa is bad and not allowed. Kind of want an RE1 remake.
Yeah.
They are supposedly working on that, Drez. I've heard rumors that they're working on an RE1 remake in the vein of 2 and 3 and 4. And that would be cool. Like, I enjoyed Resident Evil 1. I did enjoy it. It's in the form that it's in. It was one of my earliest Resident Evil Platinums. Actually, I think it was my second one. Because I did RE5 a long time before that. Yeah, that was my second Resident Evil Platinum, was RE1 on the PS4. And I mean, again, I enjoyed it overall.
Walker! Violet, Lewis, they came back!
Don't care about the games with Chris inside. Yeah, Chris is one of the 2 main characters, the original along with Jill. Though Chris is the harder character to play as in the first game, because he has less inventory. In the first game, he has less inventory.
Not ready.
Jill's in it, so it counts out. Yeah, and Jill's the easier character to play as. She gets more inventory. Although Chris gets one of the items that's really good. It's either a lighter or a knife or something. I don't remember what he gets, but it makes it easier. Jill's in 5. Technically, yes, but barely. You don't play as her in the base game. You only play as her in the DLC. Revelations have not played Revelations, though.
Soon. Rest now.
Yeah, that hit around the spleen and the upper colon and intestines, so it wouldn't be a fatal wound immediately.
He's got a fever.
Come on, let's get him inside.
Because it didn't hit a vital organ, but he should have. If it was buckshot, he would have bled out by now. Again, it has to have been birdshot. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's okay for 5 because the main characters, none of your friends want to play it.
Okay,
DLC
buddy.
for 5 is the best DLC in the series. I I mean, I don't know about that because, well, think back on it. Like, RE2 technically had DLC trophies, but yeah, I would agree it's better than RE2. I don't know, like, you got separate ways for RE4. It's better than the RE6 DLC, because RE6 only had multiplayer DLC.
Got the
7's
shrapnel out of him.
DLC was okay.
A long story.
Village's DLC is supposed to be really good. The Rose DLC, or whatever it's called, is supposed to be really good.
He's running a fever. Body's trying to fight infection, poor little guy.
Ruby and Lewis will take care of him. You come with me. We can talk in the office. Clem.
Yeah, Separate Ways is a very solid
Just try to
DLC.
rest, okay? We're gonna fix you right up.
Clem.
AJ, listen to Ruby, okay? She'll look after you. Come on, what do we do when we're scared? When fear starts to get the upper hand.
We tell it to fuck off. I actually like that option.
Hold it in.
Aren't allowed to pick it, though.
I'm good now.
Yeah, apparently they like us now. Because it all makes so much sense.
We need to talk.
I mean, this season's still better than Season 3, but it's not as good as Seasons 1 and 2. Desperate Escape and Lost in Nightmares. They're the top rated. Lost in Nightmares I could kind of see because it does play like an old school Resident Evil going back to the mansion and all. And it has some good moments to it. It's not as heavily combat focused. It's more puzzle focused. A little bit of combat you don't really necessarily want to go for.
I just let go of the arrow. I wasn't even
But
sure if I hit her. And then Lewis
I don't know about Desperate
inches
Escape. Like,
would be
that
digging
DLC
another
is
grave.
so combat focused. It's 100% like large scale combat. This is so confusing.
So fucked right now.
Yeah, we're definitely hooking up with
really good
Violet,
to see you
the way
again.
this is going.
It's good to see you too.
She's definitely going to end up with Violet.
The others felt the same. Lewis and I told them what happened in the woods.
This is just
That
RE4,
woman
but
who
Ada's
attacked
point of
you.
view. But it's like a big DLC, and it gets like different bosses and everything. I don't know. I liked Separate Ways on the old version of the
I know
game.
you're not like with her group.
She's horrible. She always has been. Her dad was a racist asshole, and she defended everything.
Hey, there we go. Clementine calling him out
As if we
correctly.
didn't have more than enough dickheads already.
Good job, Clem. I like it.
She murdered someone in our group, gunned them down during an argument.
Remembering all of that from Season
She refused
1.
to let Lily push her around. It was right at the start. I haven't seen Lily since.
I believe you.
But
There's
It's all
something
true.
else. Willie said someone was with you at the gates.
James. He saved me and AJ, let us stay in his camp for the night.
But why did you bring him here? You led him right to us.
He's not going to hurt
I mean,
us.
he's a stranger, Clem.
What is this? After everything we did to get back, I don't appreciate being interrogated.
Don't get weird.
I'm going with Lewis, promise. Oh, I guess we'll see.
Willie said he
I mean, I'm
had
fine with
I
that
don't
because,
know,
again, I never
skills or something.
never sided with him in the original version. I
Wearing
sided
a
with
walker
Violet in the
stick.
original
That's how he
version.
gets past herds. He can guide them too.
Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't have brought him here if I thought he was a threat.
It's not that I don't trust you. I'm just worried about the others and what they might do. They didn't even get a chance to mourn Brody and Marlon before these child-snatching assholes showed up.
Sounds literally the same
And
thing in
then you two
Ethan's
come
wife
back
point of view and
after
the
we
other
thought you were
girl.
dead. Now
Well, Ethan's
they're
wife
confused
is part of the
and no one
main
knows how to feel about
story.
it.
Mia's thing is part of the main story.
Of their worries.
I know, but everything is such a mess.
And with
They're
Zoe,
scared and angry, and they're
you
looking
play
for
Zoe in like
someone to blame.
one of the 6 or
And he
7
kicked you out.
DLC missions.
How am I supposed to make them change
You
their
play as
minds
her in
It was
the
decided.
daughter's
5 to 3
mission.
against.
You don't have
And then you play as the Uncle Joe in the end of Zoe DLC that's named after her.
James told me
Play as
Lily and
Chris
Abel
in
would
the
do
Not a
next.
Hero
He
scenario.
said
Then you
they'll get
play
more
as
people and guns
other
and
random
come attack
people in
us.
most of the
Get
other
everyone here.
scenarios.
How the hell would he know?
He's
Didn't have
watched them
proper
for a while.
DLC. RE3 didn't have
They're at war
DLC.
with
6
another
was just
community.
MP. Yeah.
They take people to
I mean, I agree with all of those, but just, I mean,
Is that
Separate
what
Ways
happened
was
to
still
Minnie and
really
Sophie?
good, and then
turn them into
7 had
soldiers.
some decent
Yeah,
DLC
it'll happen
to
us
it.
too, if we don't stop
8
them.
had
Minnie didn't even like
the supposedly the Rose DLC is supposed to be really good. That's what I've heard. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong, but I've heard that DLC was
This
really
place.
good.
It's a fortress. With a little work, we could make this place really hard to attack.
Do you actually know how to do that?
Yeah, but you need
Yeah,
guns
I was part of a
most
siege
likely.
once in a town
So
called Richmond. Here, let me show you.
you've never heard of the city of Richmond? It's a large city
We've got good strong
in Virginia.
walls.
It's like,
We
isn't
need
it
to
the
make
capital
them
of
hard to
Virginia?
climb, so the raiders have to come in through the gates.
We used to keep barbed wire in the greenhouse.
Like the RE8 DLC. Yeah, like I said, that's what I've heard that that's
This is where we
like
should make our stand.
been well
There's only one
received.
way in, the front, and then there's the big central staircase. If we rig that path with traps, we can pull back here.
Luring in our attackers. I like it.
The courtyard's pretty wide open, not a lot of cover. We should flip the picnic tables, narrow down the pathways through it.
So we'll know which way they're coming.
At the very least, it'll give us protection.
Clem's
if we
got
get
some
past these
tactical
walls.
ideas to her. Ethan was a better character in Village.
Well, you guys don't use the greenhouse anymore, do you?
No, we used to. Then we lost someone out there. Walkers overran
tired
the
of him in
place and now they won't
Biohazard.
let us go back. Safe zone.
We need to get that barbed wire so they can't climb the walls. I'll go.
Are you sure? It's gonna be swarming with walkers.
Sounds fair.
What the hell's going on? Lily told me she was back, but I was like, no way. Violet wouldn't just go against what we all decided.
Shh! Would you keep it down? The little boy's asleep.
His fever's already going down, Clem. He's gonna be okay.
Did you have medicine for him?
We're just giving them our medicine, too?
Mitch, those people who shot Lewis, they're arming up to attack the school. We need Clem's help.
Yes, we do.
For all we know, she's one of them.
She's not.
She most certainly is not. They shot
Clem's
AJ.
Know that.
Use your head, Mitch. You saw AJ on your way in. If I was with the raiders, why would they have hurt him like that?
How do I know? Maybe he shot one of their friends.
Mitch!
I mean, I guess that's a fair thing to say.
Clem's going to the greenhouse to find barbed wire and anything else she thinks we need for the fight. And you're going to help her.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's too dangerous for her to go by herself, and you're good in a fight.
I can go too. You know, to...
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I feel like at least one of them's gonna die.
Since when are you the one making the calls?
Since no one else stepped the fuck up. These two will meet you at the gate, and you can head to the greenhouse once I've explained the situation.
See you there.
I'm so sorry, little dude. Please be okay.
Okay.
I...
What's he got to say? RE5 was the best, and also that game could have easily been the last one in the series. It wouldn't have been a bad way to end the series because it was the end of Wesker and all. Don't like Chris, he's a standard military man. He didn't really start that way, though, back in the old games. Alright, guys. We're right at the start of Act 2 of Episode 2, so this is taking a lot longer than I remember it taking. 3 hours and 20 minutes in, and we're only basically like a third of the way through the entire season. So I'm going to call it here for tonight. Next time we stream this game, we'll play more of it. Probably get through like 2 acts of episode 3 or something, unless episode 3 is a lot shorter. But it's probably going to take 2 more streams to finish this game, unfortunately, because it's longer than I remember it being, even without having to worry about choices. So, next time we stream this game, we'll continue. But next stream is probably going to be Modern Warfare 3, finishing off the campaign. So that'll probably be on Friday. So yeah, hopefully Friday we finish off the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, then Saturday maybe finish this off or play something else. But yeah, we'll see. But we'll have this done in 2 more streams, so thank y'all for stopping by, and see y'all back here on Friday for the next stream.